Still not rolling. It is rolling now. We're live.
It's rolling.
Yes.
All right. Welcome back, one and all, to Ashes of a Charlatan. Today we will be taking a little break from the adventures of Philo and friends.
Hello, friends.
We instead will be seeing what Silvanna was up to about 1,300 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's now I know this may seem kind of pointless. Like, I mean, as far as this goes, like, how is this related to what we're doing in the present day? Rest assured, this is related.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that's the fun part, is the figuring out how it's related.
Yes.
That's why I'm very excited.
You guys try to figure out how it's related. I already have a pretty good idea.
I have a couple theories.
As your dungeon master, I'm pretty sure I know how this is all related.
I mean, if the dungeon master
definitely.
didn't know,
Yeah.
I'd be a little bit worried.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think
All
he
right.
meant is we should surprise him.
Yeah,
We should.
we'll find
should
out.
surprise
We'll
him.
find out.
All right. Well, let me set the stage.
Stage and
Silvanna,
scene. All right.
everybody's favorite goddess, Silvanna, has recently begun hearing stories of a library,
Mm-hmm.
a library that is lost in time and space. It wanders back and forth, hopping from here to there, collecting all kinds of knowledge. While it may not be the most comprehensive library, it has been to all kinds of points in time, including places up in the future. So it might have knowledge that people don't know yet today. The temptation is a little much for her, so she has gathered together two people she believes she can trust. A fiendish fellow named Zazel Lavia, and an edgelord Shadar-kai named Nock.
Yes, I love an edgelord.
Edgelord, wow.
Yes.
You should show them my picture, or can I drag that? I want to
Is
see.
there-
Oh,
No,
drag
I
that
can't.
into Discord. Go right ahead.
Okay, I'll post
I,
it to Discord because this is my. I picked a picture and I was like, yes, this is
This
so
is
important.
it. This is the
I love
Edgelord.
it. Where is he? All right, wait, hold on.
Wait
It
for
better
Oh,
be
wait.
like.
There he is.
Oh,
There
Oh,
we go.
that is
So
Edgelord.
edgy.
The edgy of the edges.
I'm so edgy, man.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
just
Yeah.
love
I'll-
that pic- I love that picture so much.
Yeah. But yeah, Savannah believes that she knows exactly where this library is. And it's not just the temptation of knowledge that's there. The people who are able to actually reach this library and access it and get and see and understand the knowledge within are not pushovers in combat. These are people who have survived hundreds, thousands of years.
Mhm.
They have knowledge and experiences beyond anything she's seen so far.
Hmm.
So, being able to meet these different people
Mhm.
is also something she's very eager to do.
True.
And I mean, not just to exchange knowledge, but also to get to know them.
Mhm. Yes. Yes, that's what she
It's
would want to
it's
do. Yes.
it's an opportunity that she's not willing to pass up.
Yes.
Okay.
This is
So one
Zazel.
teleport spell. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I was like asking, for this image, the new one on Discord. Is it?
Oh,
Zazel?
that's Justin's character.
Ah. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he has to wear the helmet at all times because his face is so horribly
Edgy.
scarred that it actually debuffs people.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's so edgelord.
Yes, yeah. Savannah's the only normie in a party of
I like the
edgelords.
idea of, like, I'm going to recruit a bunch of edgelords from
Yeah.
Image Comics.
I mean, like, if you think about it, when you defy fate, that's like
Yeah.
Edgelord in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
We need to be forward thinking and gender
That
neutral. No, just kidding.
Well, that said, I mean, the Nagpa aren't particularly edgy.
Yes.
They're just a bunch of weirdos. They're not particularly edgy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The Skeleton Knight friend is actually a pretty chill guy. He's not edgy. He's like Sans from Undertale. He's very chill, man. It takes a lot to ruffle him.
Okay.
And plus, it's nice to have him in your corner because Silvanna can depend on an army of undead to keep her safe
Mm-hmm.
wherever she goes, wherever she decides to set up camp. It's pretty. It's a nice feeling to have.
Okay.
At any rate, one quick teleportation spell later,
Mm-hmm.
Silvanna and her edgy friends have ended up on a gray coastline. There's tall cliffs 1,000 feet up from the ocean that they're raging below. Gray storm clouds are scuttling across the sky. And off in the distance, about 2 miles out, you can see floating over the water. Actually, not floating over the water. When you think it's floating over the water, but when you go, you see it's actually based in the grounded deep into the water. It's the library itself. It's a giant tower. It stretches a full 7 stories above the surface of the cliffs where you now stand.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, the bottom parts of the tower stretch all the way down into the ocean.
All right.
In order to reach it, you're probably going to have to hoof it from here. But there's a great bridge leading across from the cliffs to the tower. So what do you do?
Knock is first thing, because Knock is a bit of a soldier. He's going to make sure. Can he make a perception check to make sure that nobody's following us?
It'd be hard to follow you through a teleportation spell, but yes, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Well, no. Sorry. I mean, like when we teleported in, were there people like hiding, just expecting us or something like that? That's what.
And I'll let you make a perception check. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With that check, you believe that behind, you see there's a large rock between you and the bridge. You believe that behind the rock there's something hiding, or maybe it's just sitting there. You're not sure, but you know something's behind the rock. You're just not sure what it is. And this is a big rock.
I'll.
And when I say rock, I mean like boulder, not giant.
Yeah. Big rock.
The rock.
I'm going to walk over to Silvanna and say, Silvanna, I believe that there's something hiding behind. Oh, you better like this boss, because this is the boss I'm going to be going with for the next couple hours.
Oh my god!
Yes.
It's just fuck. All right, do it.
I
Do
think
your
there's
worst.
something behind the rock.
I
Behind
think
the
you're
rock,
gonna
you
like
said.
this. Yeah.
No, it's just kidding.
Yeah,
She's
she's having a fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, she's having fun, a little fun at your expense.
I do look at her and I say,
Do you want me to go say hi?
Sure. Say hi for me. Will you?
Very well.
Thank you.
And I will walk on over to the rock stealthily if possible.
Yeah, you're wearing armor, right?
Yes, so probably not very stealthily.
You sound like a walking junkyard.
Zazel just like stands beside Silvanna and just like I don't think wearing armor is a good thing when you're supposed to do something like that.
If he wants to show.
oh,
off
I
his
know what I'm
skills-
going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to peek next to the rock and at least around 30 feet away from
You've
the
been
rock.
playing Red
All
Dead
right.
Redemption, Jesus.
No,
Christ.
I haven't been playing Red Dead Redemption. What are you talking about?
Yeah. All right. Well, Knock, when you go around the rock, you see there's a sphinx there, an andro sphinx. It's kind of just lying there.
Interesting.
When you go around the rock, it looks up and sees you, and it says, "Hi there, welcome to the library. How are you
motion-
today?"
I motion for my companions to come over.
False alarm. Just
Edgy, I see. That's nice. I'm doing just fine, thank you.
Oh, okay, I love the
that's
Sphinx.
Amazing.
The Sphinx is the best.
Yeah.
It
I'm
sounds
just
like
going
Officer
to.
Barbrady from South Park if you want.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
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 That wasn't expected.
this
Oh,
was
let's go
expected.
say hi.
All right,
So
I'll
you go over there.
Hi there.
Hi there. How are you today?
Oh, very well. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. So what brings you to our lovely library?
Just a little sightseeing, meeting friends such as you.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's really nice. By the way,
Normally, it's people who want to try to conquer everything. Or sometimes they want to try to save everything. It's a pretty even split.
I
But
wonder
it's nice to
why.
be someone who just wants to come here to read up and meet people and say hi.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I look at the Sphinx and I just say, "Is there anyone expecting us across that bridge?"
He's gonna tilt his head for a moment and say, "No, I don't think so."
Can I make an insight check?
On the Sphinx? Good luck.
Oh, good luck. Yeah, you can try.
That's wisdom, if I do recall, correct?
That's right. It is.
18.
You got to make another. 18. It does need to be made with disadvantage.
Oh, it does? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because this thing is inscrutable. In spite of the voice, it is inscrutable.
Yes.
Okay.
It is very difficult to get a read on this thing.
Yeah, it's a Sphinx.
Yeah. Well, that 18, you don't think it's lying, but that doesn't preclude the possibility that people who might know you are in there.
Well, if this guy has been shouting for the last couple minutes, I would expect that we're going to perhaps have some people waiting for us.
By the way, Silvanna, we know about your reputation for fireballing everything in sight.
That's the old
Please
me.
be aware that doing so will result in expulsion from the library. Also, everything in the library is fireproof, even to divine fire.
Thanks. But that's the old me. The new me doesn't do fireball anymore.
I have heard the legends.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I have heard these legends. The legend of the basement incident.
Yeah, Zazos is gonna stay at the front. He's the frontliner kind of guy, and just
The
says
front
like,
guy.
yeah, let's go. And then he's just like, he seems very like neutral, I guess. Also kind of airheaded in some way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow behind Zazel with my bow out. Bow's called Midnight, so.
All right. So edgy.
So
Of course, I had to. Shadowcarer built to be edgy. That's why I had such a blast making this character.
Dusk.
Yes. All right. And he's going to look at Silvanna and say, "Well, unless you have any more questions, it's time for my daily dose of cream." And then
I do
a
have some
large-
questions for you.
"What's up?"
So,
This is it,
why
right-
are you here? What's your name?
First, right after you ask that, a large saucer of cream appears in front of the Sphinx, and he just starts lapping it up like a kitten.
Yeah. That must feel
Then he
nice.
looks up. It does. Thank you. As for my name, I wasn't given one. I was put here by the goddess of knowledge, Iowan. This is her library.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's really good to know.
Don't worry, she's very nice.
So I've heard. So I've heard. So
Do I know who Owen is, or can I make a
Iowan.
history
Iowan.
check?
Make a
Iowan.
history or religion check.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
I would
think that's
know
intelligence.
because you know.
Yeah, Silvanna would know. Let's see if the other two do.
I'm
By the
gonna
way, I
make
put in the chat
a
the name.
history
I
check,
would-
sure. 16.
Uh,
Wow,
Knock-
good job, Zazel.
Yeah, Nock knows that that Iowan is a goddess, the goddess of knowledge. The Sphinx isn't lying about that. Jazel knows that Iowan was once a human wizard who ascended to godhood. She's the creator of the Iowan stone magic items.
Yes.
And he just
Silvanna knows
conti-
both of this. She knows both of these tidbits of knowledge, and might also be secretly hoping to actually meet this goddess inside of the library.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
Zazel
that she knows that-
gone.
Now that she knows whose library it is, she's like, "Oh, maybe I get to be in there.
Maybe
Maybe
she's
she'll be in there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe. I mean, she is known to wander the cosmos looking for bits of knowledge here and there.
Nice.
So
I kind of knock is just nodding. He's definitely perked up a bit, knowing that this is actually the library of Ione.
Yeah. So the Sphinx is going to say, yeah, anyway, you're not the only people here. There's other people in there, but they shouldn't. You should be fine as long as you don't pick a fight. Also, watch out because every so often we pick up some very nasty creatures. You know, like wild things, but from the plains and all that.
Okay. First of all, who's inside? Why would I want to pick a fight with them?
I don't know. You have been known to throw fireballs at parties before, right?
Like I said, that's
I
the
was
old
waiting
me.
for it.
Yeah, like I said, that's the old
You're
me.
gonna be
Yeah.
carrying that for the rest
The
of the
fireball
campaign.
destroy.
I wasn't talking about Silvanna.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you weren't talking about Silvanna?
I was talking about Zazel.
I slowly turn to Zazel.
That's amazing. Yes.
What did you need from me?
I'm just looking at you.
What would be your fireball incident then?
One. I've not
Which
not long
one?
ago.
He's throwing fireballs at lots of things.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just looking at him, but I'm starting to realize that it's not a story that he's happy telling, so I'm gonna actually drop it.
Like, I think we've all had enough of this particular being, so why don't we mosey on up to the bridge and saunter over?
I don't know.
All right,
I'm actually
have
having a
fun.
good time.
I'm getting back to my cream now.
Yeah. Well, you do that. Have fun. Yeah.
I
would
will. Enjoy the library. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask the librarians.
Who's the librarians, by the way?
God damn it! Stop asking him more questions.
I'm so happy at this point. Yes.
Because the problem is that I can't focus on my character because it's so spot on.
It says,
Horrifying.
trust me, they're little mechanical creatures built by Primus to help keep order in the library. Trust me, you can't miss them.
Do they have a name? Or just librarians?
They're called librarians, not librarians.
Oh, sorry.
Zazel just walks forward.
Yeah, I'm joining Zazel. Yeah,
I miss my
We'll
morning coffee.
leave our leader
That's all.
behind.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. So, Silvanna, your friends are walking off. Do you join them?
Yeah, I watched them go a little bit further, and I was like, thank you. I'll be on
You're
my way.
welcome.
Yeah,
All right. So you guys, Silvanna catches up with you two.
yeah.
As you're walking
It's a
across
real
the
good tone setter for the dark, scary atmosphere. of
Yes.
this spooky Halloween
So
episode.
spooky.
is
Oh
going
my
down.
god, spook the hell
I know,
out
right?
of me. It's like, oh my god.
Do I
I
see
know.
anything on the bridge? Just out of
no, the
curiosity.
bridge is empty. But as you get
Yeah.
closer to the library, you realize that you're not sure what's happening. If it's some kind of magical effect or if it was an optical illusion. But the library is actually much bigger, like significantly bigger than it first appeared. Like the entrance is big enough to admit an ancient dragon.
Ooh, that's mega big.
Yeah, it's just a big place.
This is certainly a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, it's a big old Gothic structure, but it's the entrance of the library is flanked by two angelic statues. But the statues are hooded; you can't see the face underneath. As you reach the entrance, you hear this thumping sound, this loud thumping, and then a storm giant steps out, and he notices you right before he steps on knock. He looks down and says, "Oh, pardon me there," and then he gingerly steps over you
Nice.
and continues across the bridge.
Hi there.
What's up?
How's your day? We're so going down with this.
Well, I got what I needed, so I guess it's pretty good so far.
All right,
How about
you have
you?
a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
And the storm giant is going to cast fly on himself and go flying off into the wild blue yonder.
Silvanna is secretly afraid that her companions will try to like kill her if she continues like this.
We should have told him to go say hi to the Sphinx.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe he already did.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
why he's
he probably
flying.
did.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you guys
where are
enter
we
the
going
library.
next?
You guys entering the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. All right. You enter. It's lit. There's large iron candelabras hanging from the ceiling. There's iron candle holders bolted onto the stone walls. At first, the texture of the stone walls and the floor looks a little weird, but when you examine it more closely, you realize that it's actually text. It's lines and lines and lines and lines and lines of text on every conceivable subject.
Huh.
From everything from astronomy to magic to horticulture, anything you want to know. And this is just the entrance hall. When you get through it, in the main room, the big main room, there's bookshelves floor to ceiling, stuffed with scrolls and books and tomes. There's crystals that can be accessed psionically. There's large stone tablets with engravings on them. Almost every bit of knowledge you could ask for. And even the bookshelves are engraved with lines and lines and lines of words.
Oh.
And you actually see one of the librarians that the Sphinx told you about. It's a big metal sphere with 3 arms sticking out of it. It's just floating in midair. It doesn't have any visible means of propulsion or flotation, but it's still moving around. What you see, it's actually in front of helping a red dragon read a tiny book. Like the red dragon's holding out its forepaws, has a very small book in its hand. It's holding it very delicately, and its other paw is holding a large magnifying glass up so it can examine the book more carefully.
Nice.
And at the red dragon's spoken word, the librarian floats down and turns the page.
Ooh. That's cool. All right.
I'll look at
Yeah.
Silvanna and I'll say, should we go and talk to the dragon?
Yeah, let's have a conversation. It must be nice. And I just walk forward.
Yep.
I'll follow
The
behind.
dragon. Yeah, the dragon is sitting on a big cushion. You're not sure if the cushion was in the library originally or if the dragon brought it with him. But, Zazel, I'm sorry. What were you gonna do, Zazel?
Oh, nothing. I just, I follow, I nod, and I just
Yeah.
stay quiet.
You nod, you fall, and you're quiet. So Silvanna goes over and says, "Hey there." The dragon looks down at you with one big golden eye.
Wait,
Says-
one big golden eye?
Yeah, its eyes are more on the side of its head. It's like looking at you. It's like it's looking at you out of the corner of its eye.
Okay, got it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it looks at you and it just gives like a little nod and then goes back to reading the tiny book.
All right.
If
Clearly
you don't mind,
wants to be left
Silvanna.
alone. Yeah.
Do you mind if I talk to him then?
Sure thing. Why not? Go ahead.
I
With your
walk
charm.
over to the red dragon.
Yeah, the red dragon. It's a big red dragon. It's got scars all across his body, like it had all kinds of fights, but it won. It came out on top.
I look at him, I'll give him a nod and say, "Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this library now, would you?"
He's gonna look at you and say, "I'm a little too big to fit in the other levels. The librarians bring me anything I need." And he
If
goes
I were
back
to,
to reading.
I look at the librarians then, the little sphere.
Yeah.
All right. I say, could I make a request to this particular librarian then?
You make a request to one. You make a request to all of them.
Neat.
It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of neat, actually.
Can I
It's
ask
a
the
hive mind.
librarian?
It's creepy as hell.
Can I ask the librarian a question then?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'm looking for information. One specific piece of information. Ways to unshackle a god.
The librarian doesn't actually do anything. It's just going to keep floating and turning the pages on when the dragon indicates it should. But within a minute, you hear like these little What's the sound that the Jetson spaceship make? Like the little sound.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
made
yeah,
it.
yeah. Science,
Yeah.
science. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's pretty it. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it
made
flies. It float, and a librarian floats down in front of Nock and taps him on the shoulder, and indicates that he should follow.
I'll follow.
All right. And it is going to lead Nock away from Silvanna and Zazel.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you'll be alright.
So, Zazel, you got anything you want to do?
I'm here to guard you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Check the library, definitely. And, I noticed that our Red Dragon friend doesn't want to be bothered, but there must be someone else that's pretty interesting in this library. I guess I'll just have to find out. Kind mechanical construct. And, I just look at the librarian. Can you point me to where the others are located? You know, inside this library?
The librarian doesn't like same with Nock. Librarian doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But you hear another Jetson sound of and another librarian comes, taps you on the shoulder, and indicates you follow.
Alright, I follow.
All right. And the librarian will lead Silvanna and Zazel deeper in, down an aisle of books, and indicate that down, like about 15, 20 feet away from Silvanna, there's a young man in dark red robes. He is reading a book, very completely engrossed. He's just standing there, just completely focused on the book. Behind him is a massive iron golem
Ooh.
that's just standing watchful guard over him.
Okay.
And then the librarian's just going to float off.
Alright.
All right.
Hey
So
there.
what do you do, Silvanna?
I just wave and said hi. And just kind of...
He's completely engrossed. He can't actually. You're not even sure he noticed you.
Alright. I then take a peek at what he's actually looking at.
It's actually a history of the Great Modron March.
What?
Histories of it's like accounts and so forth.
Yeah, I just wonder which part of the history it is. It's kind of...
Well, he got to the part where it reaches the Nine Hells,
Oh, okay. Interesting.
and it's a three-way fight between Modron's demons and devils.
Nice. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then suddenly he realizes you're there. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I must be in your way. I'm so terribly sorry. I just get caught up. Please,
No,
please, you can go by.
it's fine. You didn't get in my way. I was just trying to, have a conversation with people around here.
Well, what do you want to talk about then?
Anything. Maybe starting by which name you go by? How should I call you? Let's have consider this as a chit chat.
You want to make small talk? I'm sorry. I just get so caught up when I read these books.
Don't worry about it. So,
Yeah.
reading anything interesting lately? Besides the one you're
He shows up. It's amazing. Like, you read it, it tells you, like, you didn't know, nobody really knows this, but if you read it, you examine these accounts by them. Every Modron March follows a pattern. They always go out to wherever Primus for whatever reason he decides needs his version of order brought to it. So he just sends them out. Their job is to go out, conquer that place, bring his version of order, and then just walk away. It's impressive. I can't believe no one's ever noticed this before. Maybe somebody did. It's just another section of the library. I don't know. I have to check. But yeah, it's amazing. There I go, rambling again. What brings you here?
Nothing. Mostly just sightseeing, visiting the library, like read some books occasionally, and talk to interesting people.
I can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't exactly call myself interesting. I mean, I might be an archmage, but I've only ever destroyed one country. It's not that I'm not particularly accomplished as an archmage.
Yeah.
Although, in to be fair, it was a very evil country, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
it kind of deserved it. And even then, it was purely an accident. So, but like I said, I'm afraid I'm not a terribly good archmage.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But you must have studied or invented something interesting. I mean, along your long research time, you must have developed something that's interesting.
what did I? Just thinking. Yeah, I must have. What did I? I don't actually remember. I just spent most of my time trying to. Oh, I know what I did. He sets the book down gently. What did you post?
No.
Hmm.
Zazo is like, should
Yeah, he
I
puts,
stick with Silvanna or just?
Yeah, he puts his book down gently on the shelf. He starts immediately going through his rows. Like, I know it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, right here. And then he pulls out what looks like a bottle of ink with it's got the stopper in there, but it's also got two little mechanical arms attached to the side. And one of those mechanical arms has a feather, as a quill pen attached to it.
Nice.
Huh. Okay.
And he says, "Look at it. This is an automatic writer. I just simply tell it what to write, and it will dictate everything It will write down everything I dictate. It's amazing. And look, it even put little wheels on the bottom so that it can go back and forth across paper.
You invented this yourself? That's
You're
amazing.
pretty rad.
Yeah, I mean, most wizards they use magic to like get a mage hand to write it or create like a spell to write it. I forget, why do that? That's a lot of work, a lot of expenditure of energy.
True.
Let's just commission this let's just come up with the design and idea, and let's have some gnome friends do it for me.
Cool. What kind of components does it need to create something magnificent like this?
So, it depends on the object. Like if you want to create something minor like this, you don't really need much. You just need some enchanted paint, a couple of ball bearings for the wheels, a feather pen, little parts of a robot arm, and ink. You got to fill it up with ink every so often.
Okay. What if I wanted to be, automatically filling inks and, write whenever I think about it and,
Oh,
doing
you're
more
probably
things?
gonna have to add some more enchantments to this.
Okay.
I can actually I have it copy some blueprints for you for this thing if you like.
Sure
I have
thing.
paper. I got. Okay, yeah. Hang on. Let me just set this up down here.
Alright.
Set it up, and then he sets everything up. Puts a blueprint. Props it up with two books in front of the little device. He says, "All right, copy that blueprint," and then he says, "Command word." He says, "Sesha."
Oh.
And immediately the little device uses its free hand to pull the stopper out of the top. It dips the pen in and immediately starts scribbling an exact copy of the blueprints in front of it.
Nice.
Awesome.
Alright.
Zazel, the book
Yes.
that you picked up is actually a book on fairy tales, or rather the history of fairy tales, like where they come from, the origins,
Mm-hmm.
commonalities between fairy tales of different cultures. And you realize you're probably in the history section of the library.
Ooh. Actually,
Woof.
Basil's fine here. He likes history, so he's just gonna continue
Hmm.
reading about fairy tales. Until Silvanna moves away to a different section, of course, he's staying alert.
Yeah.
I love how Azazel's actually doing his job and I just fucked off.
Yeah, speaking of knock,
Speaking of.
Oh god.
you are led up to the third story above ground level. You're led to a theoretical metaphysics, that part of the library. And the librarian just points to pulls out a series of three books from the shelf, from different shelves, and places them in front of you. And then it floats off.
Actually, no, I will grab them. I'll grab them and I'll bring them back to the group so that I'm with them.
All right.
Possible.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't split the party. I'm gonna come back.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Silvanna,
Alright.
we're back to you. It took like about 10 minutes, during which you would continue to chat with this fellow.
Mm-hmm.
during which he revealed his name is Richie.
Richie.
Hey,
Nice.
Richie.
Yep. And
So fancy.
after about 10 minutes, the little device finishes up.
Nice.
Finishes up your blueprint, and you have a copy of the blueprints to create the automatic writing machine.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right.
that'll help you a lot. And Skexus would probably love to see this.
Yes. He definitely would. All right. So I just having small talks with him, and just trying to see what else he's come up with, mostly.
Yeah, as you small talk with him, you realize he's really not that big into inventing. He mostly he mostly wanted to magic so he'd be able to go and learn things.
Ah, I see.
Like that's his shtick. He's a little like you almost in that he wants to go out and just learn more, learn stuff, and then learn some more. And when you mention to him that like the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know anything, his response is like, yeah, I know, but that's the good thing. There's always something new to learn out there.
Mm-hmm. True. True. That is very much true. So you've definitely been to a lot of places, right?
It's just I'm sorry, it's not a lot of interesting places. I mean, I went to Limbo to study with the Githzari there.
How's Limbo like?
It's have you ever taken drugs before? Let's start with that.
I can't say I have. Silvanna's
Did
never
she
really-
take drugs in the last campaign? I'm actually trying to remember. I feel like I would have remembered that.
Yeah.
That would have been. You would believe. No, she didn't. You would know if she did.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't need
Yes, you
drugs
would
to
know.
make my life trippy.
Make your life exciting.
Yeah,
You just do what
it's-
Silvanna does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richie just thinks. He says it's a bit. It's trippy.
Mhm.
It's like you see a big rock floating in the middle of nowhere, and then the rock turns into a fish made of water that swims around for a bit, and then the fish freezes over and continues to swim, and then it blows up and turns to acid. It's trippy. It's a trippy place.
Okay. So how did you?
I mean, plus you got like the
keep
slats. It's not insane. It doesn't drive you mad. That's pandemonium that you're thinking of.
Oh,
yeah.
No, but it's trippy. It's just confusing.
ah.
It's just confusing. But the Githzari there, they set up their monasteries as these big bastions of order. It's amazing. They know all kinds of stuff.
Okay. That's pretty fun. That sounds like
Yeah.
some place I would want to go visit. Hmm.
Oh yeah. You can, if you have the willpower, you can actually make your own private little home there.
Hmm.
And assuming the slides don't come and wreck it, but yeah, you can do it. It's amazing. It's a cool place.
The what now?
The slabs.
Okay. Oh, okay. The slabs. Okay.
Yeah, the slides. The little chaos
Yeah,
toads.
toads. Yeah, those annoying pests. Okay.
Yeah, they're not pests. They're kind of a real threat.
Yeah, I know.
They're a little scary.
But yeah, if you want to visit that, go right ahead. I would recommend it if you want to set something up. The cool part about it is anybody can go there, and if they have the willpower, they don't even need magic. If they have the willpower, they can set up their own home. It's a big equalizer. It's an amazing place.
Nice. All right, I'll definitely give it a go if I have the time when I'm finished here. Cool.
Do I return to the group yet?
Yeah, at this point you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Zazel, you do find the history that you're looking for. Knock, you come back with three. And then you guys see Knock come back. He's carrying 3 big books.
Oh, knock.
But
you're
each
back.
one is about it's about a foot and a half thick.
Ooh.
So they're big. These are big, thick books.
Okay.
All
I
right.
didn't take you
Is there
as
a nearby?
the book reading type. Interesting.
Well, let's just
Yeah, there's
say
a
that
table.
Okay, perfect. I'll place them down and I'll look to Silvanna and I'll say, let's just say that my reading interests have expanded in the recent year.
Well, that is good. Like I'd always say, reading is good for your soul. So yeah.
I give her a nod and I'll say, I didn't miss anything, Zazel. Nobody giving our companion a evil look, evil eye.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Richie is just going to say, yeah, reading is like doing push-ups, but with your brain.
Mhm. So profound. So profound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I'll look to Zazel, and I'll say, because I'll look at Richie and I'll look to Zazel and I say, he's not causing her any trouble now.
He's friendly.
I assume.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Zazel just nods.
All right. I will, if nobody needs me, I will actually start to go through the 3 books.
I will actually
Yeah, go right ahead.
I will actually try to help Knock with whatever it is he's trying to.
Do you want to tell?
Do you?
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of books, and you just recently pick up the habit, so maybe you missed something. Maybe. If you want to tell me, it's fine. If you don't want to tell me, it's fine. I'll leave you to it.
Is not. You see Knock get a little bit. I have a sneaking suspicion that this would be information that you would find confusing.
Yeah, at this point, Richie is going to excuse himself, saying he shouldn't get in your way anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good
I
one.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. And the Iron Golem will actually pick him up and carry him. A lot of the like the way the Shield Guardian used to carry Silvanna when she was younger.
Yep.
Except instead of just sitting there proudly surveying his surroundings, he's just completely engrossed in his book.
All right.
I'll look at Silvanna and just say, I have been given a mission from somebody very, very special. Let's
Okay.
just say that I will, for the benefit of both of us, I will keep this god's name a
Mhm.
secret. I only wish to help this god. And hopefully in these books, I will be able to find what I am looking for.
All right. So, you think you need my help or not? If not, I'll be on my way.
I mean, I'm not declining the offer. If
Okay.
you are interested.
All right.
I will look. I'll look into the books.
Yeah, I'll help, I guess.
Yeah, I think at this point Zazel just like puts down the book he's been reading, goes over, and like just asks like, what's happening?
What is happening with all the typing noises? What is happening?
It's the message that fucking just.
Yeah. What is happening?
Yeah, Zazel just goes over and just sees the big books and like, what's this for?
This is going to
Oh my
help
God.
somebody. Somebody important. I'm sorry, I really like doing this voice. It's a lot of fun.
Now you know
I
how
assume
I felt doing
Zazel doesn't
Mordecai's
know-
voice.
I assume
Yeah,
Zazel
it
doesn't know
is
this
your
person.
Mordecai voice. That's what kind of I want to get good at that voice because it's a lot of fun.
Zazel
so
like.
oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Say what you're gonna say.
Because like I assume Zazel doesn't know who you want to help, right?
Yeah.
I'm being. I think this would be relatively obvious. Nock is being very secretive about this and
Yeah.
not. He's kind of
Yeah.
dodging a little bit of the specifics of what he's trying to do.
Hmm.
All right, Zazel just nods and like kneels down and picks up the book as well and helps read.
So is that like an investigation check or?
Yeah, what do we do?
Yeah, well, like I said, this library has information on anything you'd want.
Mhm.
Well, almost anything you'd want. So, all right, Zazel, I would like you to make an insight check. Just taking a quick look at the titles on the spines of those books.
Hmm.
Insight check. All right, so based on that, he wants to help a god. He's got stuff on that. He's joined. Yeah. How do I say this without giving away too much?
You can whisper to me if you want.
Yeah. No, Nock has no. You're guessing Nock has some kind of an ulterior motive. You're guessing there's something out there, a god out there that's been bound, and Nock intends to try to free them.
Okay.
You're not sure who that god is. You don't know why Nock is doing this, but but that's what he's probably gonna do.
So I can't like roll a history check to like get like not really guess on a specific god or goddess, but more of like get like a list of possible gods and goddesses.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Oh, you'll have to find a list. You'll have to find that list first. I mean, you're in the library here, so you can look, but that's probably going to be a big list.
Look for the list.
Yeah.
It's like type in list of gods. Oh
Yes.
god, it's 7,000 pages long.
Volume 1 of 20
Yeah, basically.
for this material plane, not for like the Forgotten Realms or something.
How long have we been traveling together? Because that might actually be.
Yeah, that might,
Oh,
might
you
actually
paid-
affect the attitude.
Yeah, you've actually been together for a little bit. You know each other. Basically, Nock and Zazel know each other through Silvanna. Basically through worship of a mutual goddess. You guys have been together for I'd say about you've known each other for about a year, 2 years.
Okay.
So you at the very least you do have a casual friendship.
Yes.
Do I know what patrons or gods that he serves, or does he believe in any of them, or like what little knowledge do I actually know about Zazel?
You know that he was once one of the big cheeses on the plain of Gehenna.
Plain of Gehenna. Okay.
Yeah, basically he was a mercenary general of a fiend army.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you have to say he's got some fiendish abilities to back himself up. You don't know what happened to his army. You deduce it was destroyed or taken from him in some way. You think you're not sure.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
But you
So
don't
I know a little, but not a whole lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know a little, not a
Okay.
whole lot. As for Jazel, as far as he knows about you, he knows that you're an edgelord.
Yeah.
Tell
And like
me
I
You're an
guess,
edgy
like-
fellow who does edgy things sometimes. That like all Shadowkai, you're pretty big on tattoos.
Yeah.
You like the dark more than the light.
I've
Things
got a
like
skull.
that.
I've got a skull tattoo on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To punish your skull.
Yeah.
You like to collect colorful, shiny things, even if they're not particularly valuable. It's just something to just look at. And
Every
Yeah.
part of you needs to have a ring or something.
know
It
what?
needs to be pierced or have a ring or something. Oh man.
I want
Oh,
to
Mr.
give
Black,
like
Mr.
an
White.
interesting. I have an interesting hint. But it might not be too obvious.
yeah, well,
You know what? I'll say I do have something kind of hidden. So if Zazel wants to make a perception check, he might notice something on my person.
Ooh.
All
all
right.
right. Yeah, make a perception check versus a knock stealth check.
Nice.
Okay, I'll just make a basic.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
115. Zazel notices nothing.
Nope.
Damn it! I actually wanted you to
Yeah.
notice, but nah, sorry, man.
Whatever. That's
no.
fine.
I-
All right. So while you guys are sitting around discussing, you see two bizarre figures approach you.
Oh.
One is a tall creature, about like 10 feet tall, with a tragedy. It's got a tragedy's mask and wears a soft felt hat, and it's got a chain. It's gripping a chain in one hand, and attached to that chain is a small child-sized creature that's shuffling along next to it. The big creature in its other hand has a stack of books.
Okay.
As these
copy.
two get closer, you realize that you're mistaken, that your initial perception was mistaken. The little creature is holding the chain, and the big one is the one with the collar around its neck.
Hmm. Like, how are they walking towards us?
Basically, the little one is in the lead, and it's sort of half leading, half pulling the big one up towards you.
Okay.
Like, is there any hostile intent or suspiciousness? Like,
No, it's like the little they don't really notice you until they get close, and then like the little one does like a double take. He squints at you with his watery eyes. He squints at you, and then he gives a yank on the chain, and the big one says, "Is anyone using this? Is anyone mind if we use this table as well?
No. Just do as you please. But if you don't mind me
Okay.
asking, what's the deal with, you two? That's
The big guy first, he's going to put his heavy books down onto the table, and the little one is going to stand up on the chair. He's just going to stare at you all, but not entirely. He's keeping an eye on the big one out of the corner of his eye.
okay.
And rather than the little one answering, the little one's just going to give a yank on the chain, and the big one's going to say, "There is only one, not two."
Oh, I see. So you guys are one of the same thing, together?
Do I think that their souls are entwined in some way?
I'll let you make an Arcana check.
I'm
You
gonna
got
do
it.
that as well.
If only I was smart and my
It's always
Arcana
useful
is
to
intelligence.
Yes.
Nope. Never.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled
Knock
a
thinks that
20.
they at least think they're one and the same. At the very least, the big one speaks for the pair. Silvanna believes that the big one is actually a manifestation of something inside of the little one.
Hmm.
And that but they are one and the same. However, the little one basically uses the big one to communicate what it's thinking.
Okay.
Hmm.
Anyone want to, you know?
Yeah, and judging by the fact that the big one's face looks like a tragedy in mask, it's pretty obvious whatever the big thing is, it's not pleasant.
Okay.
Can I roll
Whatever.
a history check? I mean, like, sorry if I missed it last time, but yeah.
Make a history check, yeah, if you like. See what you know about this thing.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Not bad at all.
You've heard stories. You don't know about this particular specific person, but you've heard stories about people who are who feel one emotion and feel that emotion so strongly that eventually they are consumed by that emotion. You think that's what's happening here?
All right. Can I tell like which emotion it is? Is it the parent? Is it like sadness, sorrow?
Well, judging by the mask, judging by the way the big one looks, it looks like it's some kind of like sorrow or regret.
Okay, gotcha.
Nice.
So yeah, Zazel, like he just nods respectfully towards them and like continues helping reading the Noxus book.
Yeah, and the little one is going to take one of his own books and flip it open, and start flipping through it, while the big one just stares blankly at you. But again, the little one's not exactly focused on his book, not entirely. He's keeping an eye on you, and he's also keeping an eye on the big guy.
Oh. Wait, why does he keep keeping an eye on the big guy?
We noticed this, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
definitely
notice it's,
noticed
it's he's not making any effort to hide this.
I'm going to look at him back, and I'm actually going to shut the book that I was looking at.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Is there any particular reason, my friend, that you're eyeing us?
He says, the little guy's going to stop reading and he's going to look at you, knock, and his eyes are going to flick between you and the big guy, and then he's going to give another yank on the chain, and the big guy's going to say, "I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're hostile or friendly, but I want to keep an eye on you all the same."
Fair enough.
A respectable answer. Just want to make sure. We've got no ill will against you. Just want to make that clear.
Good.
And I will go back to reading the book. And now I'm keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
Everyone's keeping an eye on the other one. Yeah.
So
It's like
edgy.
this-
Yeah, except that Zazel doesn't really care. He's just reading the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
like Knock is having this intense stare down, and Zazel's like, "Ooh, chapter 3."
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
because if it will come to the fight, Zazel is confident he will win. He doesn't care.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, we are still investigating on the information. What did we find?
I'm just going through the book until I can find even just a clue or an inkling, maybe like a word, something that kind of stands out that I think that this might be what I'm looking for.
So let me see. I know what your goal's like. Give me a moment. I'm trying to think of what would be a good clue.
Would be an edgy clue.
All caps.
Nice.
Windigs.
Yeah.
No.
Squint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love font jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You do come across a section about freeing bound deities, and you learn that in order to free them, it typically requires special rituals that take a colossal amount of resources. That very few cults or religious groups or wizards or what have you, very few people are actually able to muster that kind of resource.
Okay. Do they have examples of these rituals? Like maybe the people who did them, the cults that maybe were successful?
Yeah, actually, they do. They have an example of a certain vampire god that was freed a little over 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was the culmination of thousands of years of planning. And it was foiled by 3 heroes. Names were lost to history.
Yes.
See also
man.
this other book. But yeah, it gives an example of the enormous blood sacrifice required to free this god.
Yeah, I
that's-
noticed this definitely. And
You probably noticed this,
Ha,
and
ha,
I
ha.
haven't made the connection.
Yeah. I was
I just look at
hmm.
I'm just looking at. That's quite an interesting set of circumstances for a
Indeed,
vampire
indeed.
god.
However, this ritual doesn't sound really,
The rituals are vary for whatever you're trying to free. Every one of them has a unique condition that requires them to be free.
Yeah.
In some cases, it's blood sacrifice of certain creatures. In other cases, it might be okay. These items have to be brought together and melted down at the exact same time. One particular example was a prankster god who could only be freed by
A prank.
he had a big complicated riddle, but if you took like every third letter from the riddle, it basically said pee on the stone, and if you peed on the stone, it would free him.
Okay. That's kind of a
Yikes.
convoluted, kind of a dim-witted situation. But okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Can you imagine if somebody just walked over, just had to go take a piss out
Yeah.
for a random reason, and then, oh, I freed a god. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
I guess I would be focusing on like the blood ritual though, and just be thinking like it clearly takes time. It takes a lot of
I
sacrifice.
can assure you it's not gonna worth it because many of the attempts have been fail ill. So
and it's not even that. Like sometimes, like I said, the method for freeing the god might be relatively simple, but getting to the prison and to the prison proper is very difficult. It's like these prisons are usually very well built and very well guarded.
Ooh, do I have a name of the prison?
You do not have a name of this prison.
Nothing in the
Nothing in the book pertains specifically to your quest, because you weren't very specific about your request to the librarian. So the librarian gave you a very general set of knowledge.
I see. So I probably have to say a name, don't I?
You probably have to give a name.
I will say
abracadabra.
Silvanna and Zazel, if you could keep reading this, I'll be back in just a moment.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Nods.
I'm going
Alright.
to walk over to the librarian and take the librarian out of earshot.
All right.
And I will whisper a
The
name
name.
that I think you know.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm the one who
Can I
helped you
make
come up with
a
this somehow.
perception check to listen?
With disadvantage, let's see if your divine hearing can pick up what he's requesting.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm assuming I just make a stealth check,
Um,
or
yeah, make a stealth check and then whisper your question to me.
Actually,
Hmm?
yeah, let's see. I have a spell. No,
I know you
really,
do.
no. Can I cast Arcane Eye and just to read
Oh,
his
shit.
lips? Yes.
Oh, sure, yes.
Yes.
wow, we're actually using Arcane Eye. It only took a campaign.
Yeah, I only took one campaign. Yeah.
Yep, you quickly just you very quietly you just like snap your fingers, pop arcane eye up behind Nock,
Yeah.
and then you just
follows
sent
him.
it following him.
Nice.
All right, I probably don't notice this, so sure.
No, not unless you can see invisible things.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
No, so you don't.
I know he can't.
So I'm still whispering it though. So you want me to just make a dex check to see how quiet I make it?
Yeah, make a stealth check. Silvanna can try to hear through
Yeah, and perception.
21.
Where is perception? I don't have a perception per se, so
it. Make a wisdom check then.
wisdom. No, 8.
Oh.
Nope.
Can I
you-
use
I
a
keep
legendary
trying to
action?
give you guys opportunities to figure out what I'm doing.
No.
Failing at
Here's,
them.
here's
I
what
can't do
happened.
anything. I can't do anything. I'm just reading the book, man. I can't do much.
Yeah.
Here's what
It's
happened.
fine.
You were whispering it, and you actually put your hand in front of your mouth to keep people from lip reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not sure, but somehow you just knew somebody would be trying to spy on you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just had a sixth sense.
Has a
All right.
gut
Yeah.
feeling about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does Zazel notice that Silvanna cast Arcane Eye to follow Nock?
Nope. Because she was just very quickly just snap her fingers. Very quick. Nobody really
So
noticed.
I have no clue.
Yep. And I say Eureka
Alright.
when I snap my fingers. So
Yeah.
you thought I just found something. That's it.
Yep. So
Alright.
librarian floats off. Knock. And it's not actually leading you anywhere. It's just floating away.
Okay. I will wait calmly.
All right. That's good. All right. So Silvanna and Zazel, you are stuck with your dour companion. What do you do?
I finally recalled why I'm here for. Well, part of the reason why I'm here for. So I asked for the librarians if they have any books related to my quest. Whatever that is.
We're all so mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious.
Well, I actually want to quickly clarify something. Hang on, let me just quickly clarify something here.
Okay,
Oh no.
take your time. Take your time, buddy.
Yes or no? Simple question.
This is a hard question, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Probably yes. Probably yes.
All right, yeah, the pinnacle of your art. Yeah, her quest. So I will say it so that because Zazel knows.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what Silvanna wants. You guys know how she's crafted magical items.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a practice she's stopped. But lately she's been feeling that, you know what, I'm a god. I can just crank these magic items out like nobody's business. That's kind of limiting for a god, just creating magic items. I want to create a world.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
She wants to create a plane.
Yeah, her own private little plane.
Oh.
And the librarian floats
okay.
down
I
with a
like
book
that.
on how to do it.
Like, is Zazel with Silvanna right now?
Yep. So he knows.
Zazel just looks at that, and for the first time in like a long time, Zazel seems surprised and just says, "You want to make a plane?"
Well, more like a pocket universe.
For what?
for nothing. Just to perfect my skills and just interesting people can come in and enjoy the world. And
Yeah,
that's it.
it's actually going to. Yeah, the librarian comes, drops a thick tome in front of you that actually causes the table to groan under its weight.
Okay. I don't know any spells that can
Yeah.
like fortify the table, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
No, what happens? No, you don't need to. The librarian does it. Goes over, just knocks on the table, and the table straightens up and solidifies under the weight,
All
and then
right.
floats off.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, when you go over, the book is titled "World Building for Dummies,"
Yeah.
a reference guide for the gods.
Yeah. Nice.
Welcome to the Pantheon.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
before the librarian flies away, do you know that Lady Ione will be here at any moment? Or is she here?
It stops for a moment and then it just floats off.
Oh shit, you're gonna get to meet Ioun? That's pretty
Peculiar.
rad.
No, just asking out of curiosity. But yeah, I'll keep on reading.
So you flip the book open. You flip this heavy monster book open, and it is a comprehensive guide on how to actually create a planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything from figuring out how to do tides and the seasons and the wind currents to
And the
what kind of plants and
atmospheres.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of plants and animals should I put on there if I want a particular atmosphere? Like if I want to have it rain acid instead of water, how exactly would that ecosystem work?
Yeah.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah. And you're reading this, and you've read this you're not sure how long you've been standing here reading it. When a short woman comes up to you, she's not particularly remarkable. She's got thick glasses on, long white hair, like white with age, but she looks startlingly young.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over to tugs on your robe, Silvanna. Says, "You wanted to speak with me."
Oh, wow. So, hey, how are you doing, by the way? How's your
Why
day,
is his
ma'am?
head like
Yeah, just like
campaign one? Met the most important person in the church and the god Ioun. Silvanna's first response: "Hey, you, buddy."
yeah.
Let me just be clear here. Silvanna is speaking to the nerd of the gods.
That is true. That is true.
Basically,
Yeah.
you're speaking to the nerd of the gods. Like Vecna's big on knowledge, but he's more of the chill guy who always sits by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
He's always playing it cool and evil. Anyway.
Yep. Yeah, he was voted most likely to go on a violent rampage.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, that wasn't him who did. It was
Yeah.
a bunch of other gods who did it. He was not the one to do that.
Yeah. But people know
but-
him for it. For the other
Yeah,
gods.
no.
Yeah. Yes, you, Silvanna, are speaking to Ioun.
All right. I just like awkwardly says hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what are you reading there?
Oh, this is just one of the most fascinating stuff from your library. The how to create world for dummies. Yeah, dummies guide.
Yeah, and it's very difficult, especially if you're on your own. Normally, it takes like it takes a lot. It takes like a lot of gods typically working together. But if you want to do it by yourself, you'd need to find like a bunch of raw materials. You don't have the power on your own to create it by yourself. We might be gods, but we're not omnipotent here, Silvanna.
Definitely. So, is it okay if I call you Ioun? Just like
Oh yeah, please, yeah, go right ahead.
All right.
Not really. I mean, if I were like in my big glowing, yeah, you'd have to. Everyone would be like bowing and stuff. But you know what?
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
just-
kind of
I'm just a
boring.
person here.
It's kind of
Yeah.
boring, right? Always having people bow to you is like, I don't know. I'm really new to this, so it kind
Yeah.
of still gives me the creeps. Sometimes. I don't know if I ever feel that way.
All right.
Maybe it's just me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just stopped rambling. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's you. This is you think like these are my people.
Mm-hmm.
These are people, socially awkward nerds.
Is this
Who
like is the
read.
Pantheon just God High School?
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, all the cool kids, probably lacrosse team
not-
or whatever. Like, and then there's the
yeah,
nerd
no,
team.
think of it-
Yeah, like, or basketball team,
Yeah.
whatever.
The
Yeah.
Think of it
sport of the
almost
gods,
I was
lacrosse.
Yeah, think of it almost like an anime high school.
Yeah.
With Bahamut acting as the headmaster and Tiamat being the teacher that everybody hates.
Yeah.
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 That's
Alright.
gold. You should save that.
Yeah, you should say
Hang on, I need to give. I need to give Zazel his question.
Ooh,
I need to answer his question for him.
nice.
'Cause he's asking a pretty general question.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it is a general term.
Yeah.
Everything's so generic.
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody here
'cause-
is being so generic.
Because we like, I just want to make sure I'm not asking a question that can't be answered.
Ooh.
Well, that's hard. I mean, like it's like that. And I'm trying. That's why my question has been like very simple, but are very straightforward to a certain extent. But it's hard. It's hard when you have like depending on your backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will not be that hard if you don't have any backstories.
I guess
Yeah.
while I'm waiting for the come back, I'm just sitting with my blade and I'm just sharpening it, noticing a couple of cracks.
Yeah.
And then it floats down again, carrying another good-sized tome. The librarian hands it over to you, Nock.
I put it on a table. Can I find a table that's a little farther away from the group?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and open it up and start reading.
All right. It's not a light read. It's a very complex read. It's very complicated. It's tough to read. Zazel, the librarian is going to lead you along
Yeah.
to the books that you want.
Okay.
You quickly check on Silvanna. You realize that she and Ion are geeking out about making worlds. Ion was in the process of telling Silvanna about mysterious elemental creatures called primordial blots.
Yeah.
Basically, the raw ingredients to create a world. If you can't, since one god on their own doesn't have the power to generate the resources necessary, you need to go out into the deepest reaches of the elemental planes where all of them just blend together into chaos and find a primordial blot, capture it.
And then extract the essence and stuff like that.
And no, not extract the essence. You need to actually shape the darn thing
Okay.
into the planet that you want. You know how everyone talks about the whole spirit of the world thing?
Right?
You thought that was just a metaphor?
No.
No. Never.
Yeah, no, except the thing is, though, the spirit, the soul of the primordial blood is kind of unformed. It's like almost like a baby. When you shape the world, you shape that spirit, that world spirit.
Nice.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I like it.
unless of course you have like 20 or 30 other gods helping you, in which case you could just simply pop one out of nowhere.
Yeah. All right.
So,
It's weird because we're all like reading our separate books. We've got
Yeah.
we got Silvanna geeking out with Ayun, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, to be fair, like Nock is like very focused on that
On that
particular
fascinating sound.
that feist. What are you talking about? That's not anything.
Yeah, actually it is. It's you hear the clicking of like dozens of little feet on the floor, and you see what can only be described as a giant millipede wearing robes crawling by.
Oh God, is it one of these jerks again?
No, as it's going by, it's actually wearing a little hat on its head. It goes by, it sees all of you. It's you all stare at it. It just tips its hat to you and says, "Oh, hello there," and then just keeps crawling on.
I give him a nod.
Yeah, it's one of those "what the hell did I just see" moments.
This is a strange library.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of like
It's
all
pretty
these
awesome, but it's
really
pretty
really
weird.
cool weirdos walking around.
Yep. That's welcome to the weirder planar traveling
Oh, we never
places.
got the name of the library. Just Ioun's library, or
Yeah.
It's called the Wandering Library.
Yeah.
the
The
wand?
Wandering
Yeah, sorry, my
Library.
bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm
The
writing that
wandering.
down.
Okay.
Yep.
Wandering library makes sense.
Hang on.
Now I'm just eating. I got a piece of bread in my little satchel that also has a Punisher skull on it, and I'm gonna start
And
eating
even
that.
the bread, and also branded with a Punisher skull.
Yeah, the bread has like a Punisher skull on it, and inside the Punisher skull is another Punisher skull.
Infinite loop. The cosmos just collapse on itself.
Fractal. Fractal Punisher skulls.
Yeah.
All right, Zazel, you
Uh,
were being led to the answer to your question. You got what you needed. A special book on the elements written by an insane archmage. As you return, you get a little turned around and a little lost.
Oh.
Yeah. What happens though, Zazel, as you get lost, you discover something unsettling inside of the library. You discover
Oh,
a dead
God.
slad that looks like it was strapped down to one of the tables and then ritually killed.
Okay.
Now, the thing about slads is they're native to the plane of limbo. They're very mutable.
Mhm.
They're eternally mutable. They change depending on the on the different influences that lean upon them. Death slads, for example, are what happens when the plane of negative energy
Yeah.
it exposes itself to a slad. Whereas gold slads occur when a slad is exposed to positive energy.
Mhm.
This is a white slad or a chronoslad. This is a slad that has been exposed to the energy of time itself and has been given the ability to travel around back and forth through time.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yes, and like I said, looks like it's been ritually killed. Its blood has been used to draw arcane symbols all around it. The control gem has been dug out of its skull, crushed into powder, and then sprinkled atop the corpse.
So it's a slad that had the ability to control, or at least affect time, essentially.
Can travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Between time itself, and it's dead.
Okay. So there's no one
It-
else here then? Just me, or?
No, it's you're the only one who's found this corpse, as far as you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go closer and just inspect the body.
Well, its chest has been split open, and its organs have been removed and then ritually rearranged inside of it. So you've got the intestines stuffed up inside of the brain, for example.
Yikes. How long would this body been here? Can I tell, or?
Blood is yet to dry.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Not
this has been
long.
very recent.
Well, I mean, it's in a semi-solid, it's in a turgid, sticky state. So it happened a while back, but not that long ago.
So maybe a couple of hours.
Maybe a couple
Yeah.
hours kind of deal.
Yeah, a couple hours at most.
Alright, this is definitely, how do I say this, off-putting. I'm going to immediately bring the book and head back to,
Yeah, this is
Silvanna.
yeah, it's kind of like how do I put this? Well, you were on Gehenna. You witnessed all the nastiness Gehenna has to produce, but this unsettles you in a way that you just can't really explain.
Alright. Yeah, he's just gonna, he's gonna actually, like, really brisk walk going back to Silvanna, and then just, like, as they're talking, as, like, she's talking to the goddess of wisdom, right?
Yeah, goddess of
he's gonna-
knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge, yeah. No,
Yeah.
they're two different things. Sorry. He's gonna knock like on a nearby not shelf or something so that his presence is known.
Okay.
And then
Mhm.
Zazel just says to Silvanna, oh, it's this. How would I put it? How would Zazel put it? He's gonna say
There's a
like,
dead slide stinking up your library.
now there. I'll just say there's someone dead here, killed not long ago. We must be
Ion's
careful.
just gonna be like, what? Who was killed? Why? What happened?
Hmm.
I don't know who died, but
Do you know where?
been
What is it? What died then?
Yeah. What died?
Was it a human, an elf? One of those giant millipede things that keep crawling around in here? Those things give me the
was
creeps.
his body like mutilated
It's a
to the point?
slab.
Slad. Oh, slad. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
He
say
says
slap.
a slad.
Slab.
Huh.
I was gonna say, not to sound rude or nasty or anything, but sometimes some wizards bring slides in here because sometimes the knowledge in the books can only be unlocked through a ritual sacrifice. And rather than sacrifice like a human or something, they think, yeah, no one's gonna miss a slad. We'll just kill one of those.
Oh.
So
So.
it's nasty, and I'll have the librarians clean it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not particularly worried about that.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
What kind of slide, out of curiosity? What color was it?
what color was it?
White.
It was
White, yeah.
Light. Okay, light. Sorry, I'm off today. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's all
that's
good.
okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit off today. My bad.
Yeah, so
bit
you say
sick,
it's a
so-
white slide.
A white slad,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although Zazel
Okay.
says he says oh, my apologies. I'm not well versed in the rituals of this library.
It says no, it's fine, it's fine. It's like normally they have to get permission, but I don't think anybody actually got permission to drag a slad in here and sacrifice it. If it's a white slad, those are pretty darn tough.
Hmm.
Like, what happened? I'm gonna have to go find it.
Just.
Well, I'm sorry, Silvanna. I gotta go check this out. I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
Can
See,
I
like,
accompany you? I mean, maybe I can help with some sort of,
well, it's mostly just gonna be me cleaning up after it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But I gotta go.
you take your time.
Like I
Is
say, I
it-
have to go handle this. It's for don't worry yourself about it. This is my house. I need to clean this place up. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go. And
Yeah, I
Ion
know.
quickly scurries off.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Zazel just stays with Silvana and says, sorry.
It's okay.
He just says, I'm going to stay with you. I don't think it's safe around here.
All right. I will respect your judgment, and if you say it's not safe, then we better get going. I mean,
And then you hear someone say, "Yes, it's not safe."
And I
That depends on
immediately
what your definition of safe is.
is this like suddenly out of nowhere?
Yeah, just
Like-
seemingly out of nowhere.
Okay, I freaking get my halberd out and point it towards
Yeah.
the direction the sound's coming from, and
Do
Yeah.
I hear this? Because I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
you
hop
hear it.
over and see.
Yeah,
I
you
close-
came over to
I
them,
close
so
my-
you hear it.
Yeah, I close my book and I'm just going over to see what's going on.
all right. By the way, the arcane eye, it continues to follow Knock, right? The whole
Yeah.
time. So does the arcane eye pick up anything?
do you see the book that I just put away?
Yeah,
'Cause I
you're
feel like
reading
they're
over
being-
his shoulder. It's a book on the Raven Queen.
Okay. I take the mental note.
Yeah, from
That-
what you read, most of that is very inaccurate. From what you know about the Raven Queen, most of that book is very inaccurate.
Okay.
All right,
So
but
about this-
yeah, Silvanna.
yeah, this voice.
Yeah, Silvanna, you are a god, so
Okay.
you have true sight.
Yes, 120 feet. So I see everything, every damn thing.
This is what you see.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh crap! How do I fight something I can't see?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, take a look in Discord.
Yep. I saw it.
Yeah, that's what you see. It's kind of just standing there, just looking at. It's a big slab.
for people who can't see, because players need to know, but their character doesn't, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually annoying Zazel to the point where he's getting a bit annoyed. Like he can't even find where this thing is.
Yeah, but it steps on. It steps and turns visible. It's like you saw. It's a big skeleton of a slad,
Mhm.
but it's surrounded by black smoke, inky smoke. That forms gives it a physical form. It's got red eyes and a red mouth, and it's kind of just giving you that froggy smile.
So why are you here?
It says, "I'm actually here to ask you a question, Silvanna."
Can I
it's,
say no? I don't want to answer the question.
I don't think you understand. I did not intend to leave here without that question answered, Silvanna.
Then you can stay here,
It's kind of,
and then I'll leave.
no, no. You're not leaving until the question's answered either.
Ah, I'm sensing a little bit strong arms in here, and I don't really like.
Well, all you have to do is just answer it. Give me an answer, a truthful answer, by the way.
I hear this, right?
Yeah,
you're
you
hearing
heard
them.
a one-sided conversation. No, not
Yeah,
a
one
one-sided.
side.
No.
Can we hear?
You
No,
guys
we
can
can't
hear-
see, but
You
we
guys can hear,
We
right?
can hear this
Yeah.
entire conversation, right? We're just not hearing Silvana talking to nothing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
Basically,
you can hear
okay.
it. Whatever she's talking to is invisible.
All
And you
right.
hear it say, "Yeah, it's like no. I want an answer. Just give me an answer. That's all I need."
I'm going to smash my halberd to the ground and say leave. If she doesn't want to answer your question, leave.
I
He's
pull out
gonna
my
look-
sword.
Yeah, it's gonna look at Zazel, this big hulking black, disturbing-looking slide. It's gonna look at Zazel. It's just gonna say, "Are you threatening me, Zazel Lavia? Are you in any position to threaten me?"
You know what? Hold on. I'll hold this thought for a moment. If you really,
I'm out.
Yeah, if you really want me to answer your questions, maybe show yourself. We can talk like normal people.
All right, and he drops the invisibility,
All
and
right.
now both of you see this nightmare figure standing in front of you.
All right. So,
All
Zazel
right,
could
but
take a
let's-
step back and then
Yeah.
but to keep the halberd pointed. at him.
Yeah.
Let's-
I noticed Zazel do that. I do the same.
Yeah. Let's first allow me to introduce myself. My name, I'm called Igorl, or Igorl, depending on your pronunciation. I am the Lord of the Slads.
okay. So you
So-
must have heard one of your subjects. It's,
I was the
murdered.
one who did that, yes.
Oh. Oh.
They exist
Okay.
simply to serve my will.
As much as I heard, yes, but not to this extent. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So,
Now, for my question for you, it's a very simple one. Where is Sophia?
who?
Who's Sophia? I
Don't.
fuck.
Don't play
No. I'm not
coy,
playing dumb.
please.
Like, as a player, I literally
Fuck.
forgot about
I know.
Sophia.
I know.
The
God damn it.
valedictorian of Evard's Academy.
Ah, okay.
Where have you hidden her?
Yes. Okay.
Now, Silvanna, here's the thing. You know where it is. You know where you hid Sophia's petrified body.
Yes.
You had the Nagpa help you fortify that place, but you made sure they didn't know. You made sure, like, before you brought them in to help, you set things up so that they couldn't, for example, tell,
Yeah.
but they couldn't look at the sky and tell by the stellar coordinates or by where the position of the sun
Mm-hmm.
or the shape of the sun, where it was. You even set it up so that they couldn't tell if it was underground or above ground.
Okay. So
So,
I know I'm the only one who knows, and
yeah, you're the only one who knows for sure. And
okay.
Igorl has come to extract that answer out of you.
All right. First of all, let me ask you this: why would you want to know this? And is it ill-intended?
He says, well, let's just say I don't need her per se. I want her knowledge, but not necessarily her.
I sheltered her. No, well, I enclose that piece of knowledge for a good reason.
You see, here's the thing. He just starts pacing back and forth and starts lecturing you almost like a professor. He says, I was born, I came into existence at the end of everything, when all multiverses everywhere, all of infinity draws to a close. That's when I came into existence. I was there as the last light faded. I've already seen the end of everything. It's not an end that can be avoided. But I've been moving backwards in time ever since, watching, observing all civilizations, working to prevent them from preventing or delaying this end.
Wait, what? Why? That's kind of weird.
Because then I don't come into existence. I'm simply defending my existence.
But
Is that so foreign to you?
no. But hear me out. So you can travel back in time, right?
Yes.
And if everything dies, like there's nothing left, you will be alone forever without anything intriguing to catch up your eyes, right? You will be
I will be at
the
peace.
king of
I will be alone
void.
in peace.
The
I will be
king
king of
void.
nothing,
Yeah.
but I will be king.
The king of nothing equals nothing. You know that, right? You will be nothing.
Yeah,
There will be no one there. There's no one there to tell me otherwise.
Knock is
But that's all
walking
beside the
forward now.
point.
That is
Where's
actually
Sophia?
no. That is actually circling around the point. So if you can travel back in time, why not just go on and keep traveling back in time? I mean,
Because there are certain points in time that are locked to me
so travel to something else.
for some reason. But I want Sophia. I will certainly travel to other places and other things, but I want Sophia. Where is she?
Well, it looks like we're in a predicament here. So you see, I don't want to give out
Same.
the information. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Igor he just sighs and says, "Everybody's got to be a hero, don't they?"
No.
And then
Actually
around
not.
you, 3 more Igorls materialize.
All right.
I draw my
He says,
blade.
"Look at this. I fought you 4 times. I know your tactics. I know your abilities. And I know what your friends can do.
Yeah. So
Do you
why
think you have a chance
fight?
against that?"
No. Hear me out.
Yes, why
I
fight?
think we have.
Why-
I think we have.
Why fight?
Sorry.
Why not tell me?
Why you fight? I don't get it. Like, if you fight me 4 times, then you would know the outcome is the same. That I never really
it though?
disclose any knowledge to you.
Not really.
Then
You see, there's more than one way to get knowledge.
okay. So you find yourself illogical right now? I mean, like
He's
Silvanna
going to
right
just
now.
pop.
Silvanna right now
Yeah.
is like so
Pulls.
confused of his his logic.
Yeah.
Like if he has another
he's
way,
a slad. He's not logical.
yeah.
He's
Let's
not
go with the fact
logical.
he's a
He's a
slide. He's not
slab.
I'm
logical.
also very
Yeah.
confused. I'm like, okay, you already fought us like 4 times, and
Yeah,
you're
he's
still
going
here.
to jam his hand inside of his chest cavity and extract a big ass scythe.
Oh shit!
Big ass
Now
canvas
that's
scythe.
edgy.
That's it.
There we
Yes.
go.
I know you want to push the fight, DM, but I'm so confused.
No,
right
I
now.
want. I like it. Like let the
Let's
edge
do this.
fight.
Let us fight.
Battle
We're
of the
here to
Edge
protect you.
Lords.
I mean, I have no problem fighting. I'm just confused. So confused in logic.
Yeah,
Both
it's
me and
it's
Silvanna.
fine if you're confused. Simply because this is a slad. He's not logical. He is chaos embodied.
Okay.
That is true.
That is
he
true.
So wait,
doesn't
you haven't
Yes.
started the fight or anything, yeah?
Yeah, we
Not
haven't.
yet.
But it
Well, he's
seems like
pulled
we're
a-
gonna fight, right?
Like I said, he's
Yeah.
pulled out. Every one of them is wielding a big rusty
No
scythe.
surprise round. Fuck.
Yeah, no surprise.
Okay,
They're ready for a fight.
Zazel's gonna do something. Zazel's
Alright.
gonna do this. He's
it.
gonna take off his helmet and white
Mhm.
hair like comes out, like short white hair, but his skin is like really, really burned. And
Yeah.
like it's really hard to look at. But
Yeah.
for some reason it adds something to his personality in a way that you just can't tell. And I am gonna and he just says but he says 2 lines. He says, "I am the body of my desire, burning in my mind, and fire is my blood." And like immediately his like wounds
That's
flare up.
adorable, sweetheart.
Yeah, and then he's gonna grasp of Gehenna.
Ooh.
He's going to attempt to magically incapacitate them. That's a good one.
Nice.
And everyone but my teammates. Let's just make that clear. Everyone but my teammates.
All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, you tell him.
Ah!
All right, hang on. Let me find his thing. Let's roll
I'll be
here.
like, Geralt, is that you?
Girl, is that you?
All right, you've incapacitated half of them.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And let's
Yeah,
fight.
so
Let's
2 out of
go.
the 4.
So
yeah,
much
as you- yeah, there's-
savagery.
Yeah, Ritzy is going to actually come wandering out with his iron golem. He's going to see this. He's like, ooh, This is not something I want to get involved in.
Sure. Like, go.
I'm sorry, Silvanna, but
Yeah,
I don't like
definitely
fighting.
go away. Definitely. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fight.
And then he's
There's
gonna
so much
look at the
damage.
big ass scythe. He's gonna like, does that thing have a sniper rifle built into it by any chance?
What's
no.
wait,
God.
What's a
Please,
sniper
no.
rifle? What?
What's a
No,
sniper
Igor's-
rifle?
No, you know what Igor's gonna respond to that is? He's just gonna
What?
look at Richie. He's just gonna say, "Not anymore."
Oh god. So
Oh,
it did have the
God.
sniper rifle?
I had 1
boy.
point.
Mm.
Try to guess what happened to the original wielder.
No, please don't tell me it was Ruby. That's the original wielder. Please do not tell me that.
No, it was
Her
a
last
Lakewood.
name was Rose.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Ah! So, oh, come
so
on.
Ah,
So dark.
yeah.
All right, now let me find some music here to duke it out with him.
Doobie dooba. No, just kidding.
Oh man.
Nothing.
Let's do this.
Yakety
I'm
sax.
ready to wreck. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Yakety
go.
sax. I would like all of you to roll for initiative. Let me first.
All right.
Let me first delete these 3 losers right here that are in the initiative order.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah,
Especially that Gen's
Oh
high.
yes, 4.
Oh no.
Beautiful, Zazel. You are an amazing human being.
13. I will
Alright.
take it.
All right, let's see here. Savannah's got a 17.
Seriously, a
Zazel's
plus
got-
10 only gets me a 17. I mean, like,
You had the
Well,
plus
that's what happens
10?
when you-
Yeah, 'cause she's a god.
a goddess. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like super weird. Even my human form can do. Well, my elf form can do better.
I want to do something cool, but I'm almost certain that they're immune to fear.
We'll see.
All right.
You can't out-edge another edgelord.
Yes.
You're gonna
You
edge
can't
them to
out-edge the
death.
edgelord.
No, I have something cool I can do, but I don't know if it. I'll do it anyway for shits
Yeah.
and giggles, depending on how the fight is looking.
No,
but
no,
I've
no.
got
You,
cool
you
ideas.
will edge them to their
Holy
death.
cow.
You will
That
do
was
it.
bad.
Oh no! Did they roll really well for their initiative?
One
they
rolled,
rolled really
well,
terrible.
2 of them
Yeah.
rolled crap. Rolled like crap. Like they
And
actually got somehow lower than Zazel.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
wow.
Yep, Savannah, as befits a deity of your status, have at it.
All right. So some of them are paralyzed, right?
Yeah, 2 of them are restrained, yes.
All right.
Like,
And
you see like these large glowing red hot chains just flash out and wrap around Igor.
all right. So that means I have advantage on all kinds of attack.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I need to study this further, but I am gonna try to use Covenant Blade, I guess. Well,
Alright.
sorry, I'm just getting this straight. Is Covenant Blade the same with Rod of Defect Might, or are they 2 different objects? I'm just kind of confused right here. I thought it was a part of the form of.
No, they're 2 separate objects.
Okay, cool.
You're dual wielding.
Okay, cool. So does that mean I strike twice?
Let me double check your stat block here that I
because
wrote up.
it's kind of confusing. It only says in legendary.
Oh no, you can attack with 1 each, basically. Like you can use your action to attack with 1, and then your bonus attacks to hit with the other.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
action bonus action.
All right, cool. So that's great. That's great. I'm just gonna check my character stats because I don't think I have the Covenant Blades attack.
I'll give it to you. I have it with me right now.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. I think.
Yeah, Covenant Blade is plus 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Um,
Radiant damage.
and you
Okay,
deal
yeah.
6. Yeah,
Six.
radiant damage, and you deal 66 plus 10 of that. And it must succeed on a Constitution save or be blinded. And if they fail by 5 or more, the blindness is permanent.
Nice. All right. So first attack, Covenant Blade. Let's see, 22. So sorry,
That
35.
hits.
35 because
Because they're restrained.
Yeah,
Yeah,
35 to hit. That does hurts.
All right. And then Rod of Defect Might. No, actually, another one. Covenant Blade. 30.
Ooh,
So
nice.
27. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, that hurts this.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. Oh, sorry. Legendary action is after their action, right? After
It can be after.
Legendary
yeah.
actions at the end of their turn.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So so Igor 3 needs to take his move.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, by
By
the way, I
Zazel.
moved. Sorry. Before I finish my turn, I moved behind Zazel.
Behind the
Yeah.
tanks.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I was going to say, Zazel, you paralyzed Igor's 1 and you restrained 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are still free to go out and make mischief.
Okay.
All right. So let me see what 3 is going to do.
Oh, let me ask the DM. I didn't carry my guardian with me, right? Because it's a library.
Mm,
no,
yeah, I
you
don't
did
think
not.
you didn't.
Nice. Yeah. I'm just trying to make this clear.
If you
Yeah.
No, but if you'd like, on your next round, you can use an action to call it to you.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I don't think the library will have a place for the guardian. It's like way too.
Guardian
big.
just comes barreling through the
Yeah.
roof.
All right. Well, actually, I was thinking more like teleport in, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, it's gonna make. I
I don't know. For me, I find it'd be
yeah,
Titanfall.
Yeah. Titanfall. Make
just
to me.
Kool-Aid Man the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Kool-Aid man. Come on. All right.
All right. Just got my blade out.
All right, so number 3. Now, here's something you need to know. Nobody here has counterspell. Not you, not the bad guys.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Yep.
Oh boy.
None of you are able to cast that. So cross your fingers and hope your saves are good, because this one, number 3, is going to cast Synaptic Static on all 3 of you.
Ooh, that's
Yikers.
a hard. That's gonna be rough for us.
Yeah.
All right, so I need you all to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yes,
I am
please.
Not trained.
Yep. 29. I have
That's-
advantage.
29.
23.
23.
I believe I have advantage because of the ring. I do correct.
Ring
Yes, I have
of
advantage on
spell
saving throws
Yes.
against any. Oh, is wait. It
It
only
doesn't target
targets.
you, so no. You would have
So
to,
no,
you
I
don't have
don't. Okay, so
advantage.
just straight roll. Okay.
Yeah, straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
That hurts.
I knew that was coming.
Oh no.
Yeah, that hurts. We know he failed. All right, Nock is the only one who's going to take full damage. Zazel and Silvanna shrug this off.
Okay. Good to know.
All right, so Zazel and Silvanna
Oh
each
no no
take
no no
16
no.
points.
Hold on. So
Okay.
Nock is within 13 feet of me.
Yes,
So
he is.
I have your destiny as your own kind of feat, and within 30 feet they have advantage and saving throws.
Nock, roll it again. You have advantage on this.
Okay. All right. Intelligence.
Doo-doo-doo.
No.
Worse.
Not even with a god's help.
Yeah, like I said, Nock takes 32 psychic damage.
Okay.
Silvanna and Zazel each take 16 from basically the static. It's literally looks like this in your head.
16 damage.
Your psychic damage.
Oh, psychic. Okay.
Got it.
And Nock also needs to roll 1d6 and subtract that number from all your attacks, ability checks, and concentration checks.
You got it.
But you can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And Silvanna, if you wanted to do that legendary action, you can.
I already succeeded, so do I need to minus 16?
You don't have to worry
No.
about the minus 1d6. It's just if you have a legendary action, you can do it.
Yeah,
you can do
I'm
it
gonna
now.
do it. So,
Yeah.
huh.
You have Divine Wrath.
Yeah.
You have Attack, or you can go all in and do To Thine Own Self Be True.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the following choose standard action. No. Earthquake or creatures. Wait, earthquakes? Okay. That's kind of weird.
Basically, you're just going to just make the ground shake.
Okay. I will. So, can I use the action to cast any spells? No, right?
It's
It's
specifically
that-
a legendary action. Unless
No,
that's a,
not the legendary
It's
action does
not-
not say.
Okay. It's
No.
not specified? Okay, cool. Then,
Yeah.
I will make an attack, I guess. Just,
Okay.
yeah. Attack I guess.
Focus your.
Yeah. Just Covenant
Okay.
Blade, I guess.
All right.
Oh Jesus!
Quit that.
Oh
That's
my
it, baby.
god! Oh baby!
Minus 54.
Alright.
All right. Wow. Dang. Yeah, that particular copy of Igor is looking like, oh crap.
Alright.
He's looking not so hot. All right.
Did they make
speaking
a
of-
con save last few turns?
Let me check.
Because they'll be
Blindness?
blinded. Yeah.
What?
Blindness would be helpful.
Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, first time he was blinded. Second time you've made that blindness permanent.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So nicely done. Knock. Your move.
Okay. This sucks not, but he's gonna do his best. So,
Let's start by rolling a d6 and see how much you
Yeah.
subtract
Come on.
from.
this round.
Whoa, when did they update that? Jesus. Sorry, I just saw something that I guess they updated. So just 1d6?
6.
Okay.
1d6.
Oh yeah, the dice
-3.
the dice area, right? It was
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
last week.
That's actually
Yeah.
that's super useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So -3 to everything. So what I'm gonna do though, is I'm gonna channel my blade and seeing how many targets. There's 4, 5,
4.
4. I'm gonna pick all 4 of them,
Nice.
and I'm going to use my 5th level spell, and I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike.
Nice.
Oh, that also sounds edgy too, yo!
Now it's full edge, because now I'm gonna be bamfing like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna bonus. So basically, I teleport to each one of them, and I'm going to make 1 attack each.
Yeah.
All right. So, and it's a spell attack, so it's plus 10. Now, I'm gonna do the first 2. I'm gonna teleport the ones that are restrained.
Yeah.
So I should have advantage on them.
Yes. You still subtract
Okay.
3 from the attack roll. So.
Yes, absolutely. 23. Oh,
Yep.
20.
20. That's a hit.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
do
that
it
is
again.
28 points of force damage.
All right.
And I will then to the second restrained one.
Okay.
26, with
23?
advantage. 23
23 is a
hits.
hit. Yes.
So 35 force damage.
Nice.
Yep.
Then to the one who isn't restrained, so just a regular attack.
Got it. Number 3.
Okay. 3. So that's probably gonna miss, even with
An
the.
18 hits.
Ooh, nice.
Well, no, but minus. But minus.
Oh, minus
Minus
3.
three,
Yeah,
so
that's
15.
that's a miss. 15's a miss.
All right. I'm gonna bamf to the 4th one.
Yep.
And swing.
Nice.
Swing about a
well, let me-
17 hits.
Nice.
17 does hit. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
31 force damage. So I'm just with force of the blade. Now, just to double check, just to make clear, I do have a thing called Warrior of the Scholar. So when I cast a spell, I can still use my multi-attack action. Correct?
Yes, you can. You are a warrior and a scholar.
Okay. So I'm going to take my. I think it's said 2 or 3 attacks on the 4th one.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Is it 2 attacks or 3 attacks?
3 attacks. You got
3
3
attacks.
each
Okay.
round.
I'm just gonna take all 3 on the 4th one with Void Reaver.
Go
Nice.
right ahead.
18?
That's a 15 does not hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, 15 doesn't hit. Second attack. Oh, sorry, that was
17 is a
midnight.
hit.
17.
No, sorry, I rolled midnight. I apologize.
Whoops. Void
All right,
Reaver
Void
21 hits.
Okay. 14 slashing, 15 champ,
Minus 29. All right.
Nice.
and third attack.
Last one.
That's a hit.
18 hits.
Yeah, perfect.
What is a champ damage?
If I'm above 55 HP, I do damage.
Yeah.
What does
His
champ
stats. Yeah, his stats were
It-
based on the champion stats from Volo's guide.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I just called it champ. I just called it champ damage.
champ
Yep.
damage.
Champ
Because like,
damage.
like, because he is a
Lord damage.
Wait, shit. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna change that, and that's my turn.
All right, that is Nox's turn. Savannah, legendary action.
All right. I.
Would you like to
will-
save it? You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
Well, with the beginning of my turn, I can get it back, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So I will do it. I will like join into the battle, to the fray, and just swing, bada, swing again.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
On which one? Which one?
There's
The one
only
you've been
three
focusing on
left,
so far?
right? There's only 3 left,
There's
right?
4 of them. Well, one
Alright.
of them's badly injured.
The one that's badly injured.
How would you like to finish him? Like a Covenant
Nice.
Blade.
I just with a confused look, like this is a nonsense savagery, and I just like pierce, like just randomly walk by it and just pierce through its heart, and like, okay, that's it.
Nonchalantly,
Yeah,
just
nonchalantly, just like.
Yeah, you're like, what
why
is
the
he
fuck are we
talking about?
fighting? Yeah. Wait the
Yeah,
fuck.
why are we fighting? What's going on here?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay, next up will be Igorl number 2, who is currently restrained. Number 1 can go die in a hole. Oh, wait, he did. Let me see here. What will Igorl number... Well, first I need to check to see if he can get out. Yeah, until the start of Zazel's next turn. That's when his restraint will end.
Yeah, nice.
nice, good one.
Let me see here, though. What can he... Let me double check the restraint conditions, because I think he can still make attacks.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's
it's
all
a
with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
It's just with disadvantage, but he can absolutely still make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can't move either. So unless he has someone standing beside him, then he
Yeah.
can attack.
Yeah, speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against him have... Yeah, he's disadvantaged on dex saves. However, he can still
Move.
cast spells.
Yep.
Oh,
Cast spells. Yeah, so
crap. Here we go.
I'm gonna get hit pretty hard.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
What he's going to cast... He is going to take a quick page out of Nox's book and cast Steel Wind Strike.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
but his attack will have disadvantage because teleportation and shit. No, because restrained condition and shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
saying.
guys, that's the thing. If he could probably still do it, but if he's still restrained,
Yes.
then it's wishy-washy. I guess it's up to the DM.
Yeah.
No, it's because he's basically... Well, he'll teleport out of the restraints first to get up next to each
Oh,
of you.
okay. Okay, if that's
So
the
he
case,
won't,
then
he won't
yeah.
have that. So
He
what
won't
is,
have any disadvantages.
Okay.
No. So starting with Zazel, what is your AC?
My AC is that awesome 21.
21. Silvanna, what is your AC?
Just 1 point higher, 22.
22. All right, Nock, what is your AC?
18!
Yeah,
Knock
because
gets
the
hit.
3.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh shit! Speaking of damage, Nock takes 42 damage from that. Except Igor's
Knock's
going
looking
to,
a little rough.
Yeah.
yeah, Igor's just going to pop back up next to Silvanna.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, Nock, you did not do your save against Synaptic Static. Do that now, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do it.
Nope.
Damn it.
Actually,
No.
I'm going to use a domino to re-roll that.
Yeah, and you still have
Okay,
advantage near me because
Yeah, you will have advantage because of Silvanna.
Oh,
damn
Oh man.
I'm
Alright.
never smart. The edgelord is not smart.
Yep.
Well, Zazel, you are up. Unless Silvanna
Alright.
wants to use blow her final legendary action here.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, no. I'll wait until the 4th one. This one is like kind of weird. So yeah, I'll wait
Alright.
until this round. Let's finish.
Zazel, what are
Alright.
you gonna do?
I'm gonna roll that 1d6 to see if I can do Grasp of Gehenna again.
Yeah, that's all right.
Nice.
Or recharge 6.
1d6. You can.
Nice.
And he
Oh,
continues.
wow.
And he continues again through this I guess chant.
Mhm.
Like he says, I have caused millions of deaths caused by inaction and caused by action. Then they now make the Constitution save again, and his
Nice.
wounds flare up
Alright.
again.
All right. So 3 saves on their parts to. Yeah, Constitution save. DC is 23. Number 4 shrugs it off. Numbers 2 and 3 rolled natural ones. I am not even joking. They did. They
Wow.
both rolled natural
Yeah.
ones.
Nice.
All right,
On
I'm
your-
gonna go. Which one's weaker between 3 and 2?
Between 2 and 3, 2 is weaker.
Are they beside each other by any chance?
No, they're spread out to make sure that
All
Silvanna
right, I
can't
will-
just fireball them out of existence.
Okay, I will get number 2 then. I'm gonna strike
Yeah.
with my halberd.
Nice.
All right.
Just
This has-
for everyone to know, I don't have fireballs anymore.
Actually,
Yeah.
Silvanna,
yeah.
very quick. With your past memory spell, not spell, action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, past echoes, that's what I called it. It's basically, that's warlock spell casting, but you can cast any warlock spell you want.
Oh, any warlock spells. Okay. Nice.
Yes, and once you run out of all your spell slots, as long as you can cast at like 5th level or lower,
Mhm.
I think.
Okay.
Once you run out of spell slots,
I can turn that.
you can use the
yeah.
charges from your Covenant Blade,
Okay.
and
nice.
then you regain your spell slots after a short or long rest.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that in the description. I just not sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Fireball.
25.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
So it's just 37.
Yep, 37 just flat, but like I said, it's always maximum damage. That's your max damage.
All right, it's not dead, I assume.
No.
Then another one.
Nice.
Oh, that's a
That's
That is a
crit.
crit. So you deal an extra 14 damage.
Wait,
So
why is it
51.
plus 0?
Because it's
Because
not rolled. So
It's
I'm
not
gonna
roll. His damage is always done at maximum.
Oh, okay.
So I roll
And
another
plus he doesn't-
d20. Ah, no. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, so minus that, minus extra 14, and he does not hack anything off.
So that's like 51 plus 37,
Yeah,
like 88 damage. Wow, it's not dead. All right, gotcha.
yeah. Igorl is a tank.
Yeah.
All right, and speaking of Iggy, number 4 is up.
Oh, before number 4 is up, I use my last legendary action to stab the one that our friend Zazel just stabbed.
Number 2, okay.
Yep.
Stab away.
Stab away. Not bad.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not going to kill him, but does put him on death's door.
Yeah, and Constitution save for him, please.
Radio. All right, he is not blinded.
All right. Okay.
All right, now Iggy number 4 is going to go give Silvanna a taste of her own medicine.
All right.
All right. Now I know you are. Where's the thing? Yeah, I know you're a god, so he can't poison you with this.
Nope. Good
So,
to have immunities.
yep, 2 swings. Your AC is 22,
Yes.
so he hits you.
Nice. Okay.
As he hits you, you get the feeling. You take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong.
How much?
You take a total of 20 damage on each hit, so that's 40 damage total.
Okay.
But you get the feeling that this is not like him, like he split himself up somehow
Ah.
into 4 separate to draw 4 separate entities from different timelines.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Huh.
you believe that if you were to somehow beat all 4 of them, the real him would pop in.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So this is phase 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Silvanna.
I shared that knowledge with everyone by yelling, he splits himself in 4 and within different timelines. So if we beat all 4 of them, the real him will show up. That's within 6
Yep.
seconds. All right.
All right. I nod.
What do you do, Silvanna?
I will actually try to cast a spell. I don't know if
What are you gonna cast?
I don't know if Wish can wish him off the world, but I don't think so. Yeah.
Wish will not wish him off the world, but it will force him into his form, force his copies to disappear and the original Igor to appear.
Yeah.
So you just want to skip to phase 2? You can if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can wish him off the world in phase 2.
Yeah. I doubt it will be
So.
that easy, but it's good to give it a try.
All right, so you're gonna
So wish how far
you need to
is
make
it
your
extends?
wish.
Yeah.
Wish's effect is limitless.
Okay.
As far as the range goes, it's limitless. What is your wish, Silvanna? Say it.
Before I say it, can I ask the DM one thing? So if
Go ahead.
If the wish I say it, can I ask for two different type of things in one single wish? Is it possible? No. Yes or no?
You're
Okay.
not making it. No, there's no two-parter wish.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
not a two-part wish.
I wish
mean,
for
the one
infinite
part can be
wishes. No, just kidding.
no. The one part that you can wish for is big. Can be big,
Yeah.
but there's no two. But you can't make it a two-part. Like I wish that I had. It's like I wish I had a cake in front of me, and I wish that it was a chocolate cake. You can't do that.
Okay.
You can wish I had a chocolate cake in front of me, but
Alright.
you can't wish. to
Basically,
have-
you can't put and. It has to be a
Yes.
statement.
Okay. All right. I guess.
What is
so
your wish?
I wish everyone of my ally is back to full fine condition at their prime.
Bamf. They both.
Okay.
All damage is healed. All spell slots regained if you
Yep.
spent any.
Okay.
All wounds healed.
So the
Everything's good.
psychic thing is
Yeah,
gone.
it's
I'm
gone.
assuming.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
Yep. And that's
That
my
is your
wish.
action.
That's my action, and
Silvanna.
gonna use my bonus action to stab. Well, this time.
The weak one.
Yeah, this time it'll be the rod. Ding.
That is a crit.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right. How do you want to finish off the weak one?
I cast wish the full concentration, but I just nonchalantly smack it in the skull, and I didn't notice that, and it's dead. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
Off
like,
you
why
go.
is there so
Silvanna
holy
walking around,
Yeah.
just like whack.
I was like, just
Yeah.
gently whack it on its head, just like, off you go, and he's gone.
Yeah, she's just very confused by this
Yeah,
whole
it's like,
affair.
why? I still don't get it. Like, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
all right,
I
number-
still don't get it.
Let me see here. Number 3, I believe, is restrained. Yeah, so number 3 is going to chuck a steel wind strike at all of you.
All right.
Rolling. All right.
So sad.
Yeah. All right. So, it's right here. None of you get hit, and it ends up behind Knock.
Okay.
All right.
Knocky Knock, what do you do?
Alrighty. Well, worked the first time. Try the second.
Knocked out. Who's
Knock
there?
knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Moo.
Well, I just as I do my second one, my voice goes deep, and I just say,
Made a grave mistake.
and
Nice.
Oh damn, dude! That actually, oh god.
yes, I got to use it. Use
Nice.
the steel wind strike again. And
All
I will
right.
target. How many are left? Actually, there's
2.
only 2.
Yeah.
You know what?
there's
Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that.
just
I'm
multiple
going to
attacks?
just point my hand and I'm gonna cast lightning bolts
Ooh, nice.
at 3rd level. So I believe
Who?
that is the guy in front of me.
Number 3 and number 4, I'll let you have your pick. Number 3, he's the guy teleported in front of you. So.
Yeah, exactly. Number 3. All right. So lightning
I can already
bolt.
tell
needs
you
to be-
he's failed his dex save.
Nice.
Okay, I believe lightning bolt is
86.
86. Perfect. All right. 8d6 coming right up. Lightning. 27.
Nice. All right, that hurt him.
And as I pull back, pick up Void Reaver, and I will
Yep.
slash away.
Swing, baby.
All right.
Void Reaver, your weapons are actually all edgy.
Yeah.
15 is blocked.
Edge damage.
Damn it.
Yes.
Too much edge. I will use Void Reaver again.
Nice.
That's
Natural
a
20.
Crit.
All right, so, and I changed it
Minus
to edge damage.
18, minus 7, minus 13, minus 16. Clever. One more time.
Nice.
That's a
24.
hit.
17, 15.
All right, minus. Okay, that hurt him. I'm pleased to say that both the last two Igor copies are in the double digits.
Okay, I will use. Do I want to use it quite yet? No, I don't. I don't want to use it quite yet. I'm just going to stand my ground
Alright.
because I don't need to heal because thanks
Yep.
to Silvanna. And I'll just stand my ground. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Zazel, what do you do, Saul?
What do you do, Soul? All right.
I'll just go over to where Doc is and help him out and offer this guy to death.
Nice.
Alrighty. Alright.
Just saying, DM. So
20 hits. Yeah.
I will attack after Zazel is done, but the turn I attack is after Knock and then Zazel. So try to finish off the Egros before. It's
Okay,
their
so
turn.
after Knock and Zazel, so
Yep.
Knock and Zazel together have taken number 3 down, so you can go after number 4, Silvanna.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
Go right ahead.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right.
Alright, so
Good job.
Silvanna make
Good job, Zazel.
2 attacks against number 4 then.
Nice. All right. Attack. Ding.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So that will be my legendary action 1, legendary action 2. Strike. Yep.
Alright, strike, kill.
Nice. Is it gone?
Alright, all 4 of them are dead.
Mm-hmm.
As the last one goes down, you notice that all the bodies just turn into smoke and some kind of liquid darkness, and then they all flow and form up about 30 feet away from you guys into real Igor.
All right.
And he dusts himself off. He's just like, show offs.
At this point, I cast another wish.
What are you gonna wish for?
Igor the Slad King will never be born.
You're gonna wish that I was never born.
Yes.
Wait, wouldn't that just break like half of Slat society?
Yes. No, not
I was
half.
going
You'll
to say-
break the entire society. Like he will never be
Yeah.
born.
Well, here's the thing. Savannah.
Yeah.
If you do, you get the sense right before you make the wish. You get the sense that there's a law of conservation that will kick in. So if Igor doesn't come into existence, it will just be another Slad who unites them in a different way.
Well, but not right here facing us, so it's fine. I'm fine living with that.
Are you sure it's not going to be facing you? Think very carefully.
happen in the current campaign?
Yeah, I know. Probably
What
the
could
Slad
happen-
will
well, remember,
overrule the
what happens in
world.
the past. Here's the thing: what happens here will affect what happens
In the
with
future.
the normal campaign, with the
Yeah.
normal characters you play. So think twice before you make these. Before you start flippantly throwing wishes
would
around.
Silvanna think twice on doing something reckless? Of course not.
Of course
The
not.
old one wouldn't,
Uh,
but as she's been so
that is
quick to
true,
remind
that is
everyone, she's the new one.
yeah.
This is new Silvanna. This
Yeah.
is Silvanna 2.0.
I didn't know
what will
that,
she do?
so before I say the wish, I keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Now come to think of it, it's probably not the best choice. Okay.
The girl's just going to smile. It's just, yes, rather the devil you know, I assume.
Yes. So, can we talk, please? I mean,
Well then, we can try it again. Where is Sophia?
no. I mean, can you accept that I'm not gonna answer your questions?
I can't accept that, I'm afraid.
All right. I
Then I
wish
don't
you
think
will
we-
accept that and leave us alone. No, I can't say that.
I mean, that's pretty good. I
Yeah.
hope that actually works.
That's
I
you
wish
actually
you
wish?
accept that. And no, I can't say and, right?
Well, you can't say and. You could
Alright.
say, I wish you accept
Accept.
you're not going to get an answer.
Yeah. I wish you accept, then leave. No, I can't say then.
You can't say and.
no.
You can't say
No,
and.
so you just accept that he will have to accept it, and by extension, he will have to leave you alone.
Yeah, by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I said that. I wish you accept
All
that
right, so-
by leaving us alone.
Yeah, he accepts that. He just says, "All right." He says, "You should see the wish. He's fighting the wish, but he can't. He's not going to be able to put up a resistance. He has to obey." He just simply says, "You're good.
I wink.
I will admit.
I wink. Double wink.
You're good. I will admit I am no match for a goddess."
I don't want to fight you. Come on.
But he does.
Who?
And he points behind you.
Nah.
Oh shit.
Who is behind us?
Who's behind him?
That's a good question, isn't it?
I turn my blade. Who am I looking at?
Yep.
Yeah, who am I looking at?
Let's see if it'll actually upload correctly.
Come on. Fighting? Why are we
Oh,
fighting?
nice.
Yeah, my little scribbles.
Oh,
All right,
man.
we're going to.
Holy shit. This is good.
Yeah,
What who the heck is this guy?
that's a good question. Who the fuck is this nightmare figure?
No,
I
he
mean,
looks
he's
like
big.
a
Let me-
puppy. I mean his face.
What?
I'm serious.
Silvanna?
He looks like a
What
dog.
the hell?
Like
What
like
the
a
hell
hound.
kind of
Like a hound.
Okay,
mean,
you have to act. Okay, I see. I'm thinking about your insanity right now, and I do see the part of the hat kind of looks like two long dog ears. But
Yeah,
that is a bit of a stretch.
yeah, and then the eye sockets, it looks like its
Yeah.
eyes, and then the mouth, it looks like
so,
a nose.
So this is what happens. So me, Nock and Zazel both go, "What a horrifying
the
figure!"
fuck?
And stand back in horror, and Silvanna's just like, "Oh, it's
A
so
cute
cute."
Oh, he's so cute. Like, oh, look at this
All
guy.
right. Zazel has ended his turn.
Oh,
And
wait,
Ivar is
wait.
going to use his legendary action now.
Whoa. Okay, let's do this. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, a cute
Zazel.
puppy. Yeah.
Yes.
Zazel, make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
You have advantage. Come on, advantage. You can do this.
20.
20.
I have a feeling that's not going to do it, though. I think this guy has above 20 DC.
Zazel, you take 52 psychic damage, and you need. And no! Tell the world why you're here in this library.
Whoa.
Out loud.
What?
Right
what?
now.
What?
Oh my
This
god.
is
Okay.
Ivar, one of Ivar's most powerful, one of his favorite abilities. This is called Unwilling Confession. He forces
He,
you to
like-
confess one of your secrets, and it can't just be like, "Oh, I'm royal bastard." It's a secret that will drive a wedge between you and the rest of the party.
Okay. Damn, son.
He
Zazel,
holds his
Why
his
are you
halberd
here?
really. He holds it really tight and like tries to resist, but ultimately falls into the spell and says,
Yeah.
I'm here to find the sword to slay gods."
What? Silvanna just looks immediately like disturbed.
My eyes turn towards you.
it's Ivar's turn now.
Oh, you're not a
What's he gonna
cute
do?
puppy. Come on. Yeah.
All right, Ivard. He's just not even going to speak. He's just going to tap his big ass staff on the ground.
Yep. Definitely.
And I need all three of you, to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! Something I'm good at.
Hey,
Oh,
look.
nice, Knock.
25.
Nice.
Damn, that's good. All right, Silvanna, remember, if you fail, you can just shrug this off.
Yeah. I
You
have.
can
She
use a
has
legendary
advantage.
save.
Wait, I
she
have
rolled a natural
advantage.
20.
I still have advantage because of my.
magic.
Oh
stuff.
my
Yeah,
god!
it's
I just
magic.
realized something.
Yeah.
What?
I had legendary resistance.
Mm.
You could have received
Oh my
Should
god!
have used that. Yeah.
You
All
know what?
right, well, you can-
It's all part of the plan. You know what? Screw it. It's all part
you
of the
can resist
plan.
this if you like.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said you can resist this if you wish.
You can.
No, I mean, wait.
Yeah.
Did I fail?
Wait, he
Yes,
failed?
you did.
Oh, okay. I'll
What?
take it then.
Both
I'll
you
take it.
and Silvanna, both Silvanna and Zazel failed.
Wait,
so if you
uh,
like,
Before rewind. I didn't fail because I have advantage, right? It's a magic.
I don't think you have advantage. It's everybody else who does.
Wait, what? Okay. It's just
Yeah,
that
so-
I have a advantage on against saving throws. I mean, spells and other magical effects. So
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot you had magic resistance.
yeah.
Okay,
so,
yeah, you're able to shrug it off.
Yeah, with a crit.
Knock can,
it's like, boom.
yeah, Knock can shrug it off. Zazel.
I choose to shrug it off. I'm gonna use my legendary resistance.
All right,
Shrug it off.
Oh my.
and then Ivard
Hmm.
is going to drop something onto Knock.
Nah.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
All right. Bring it. Bring it.
All right, you want me to? Fine, make an
Yeah,
intelligence
do-
save, Knock.
Oh God damn it!
God
Not
damn
this
it.
again. All right.
No, I
have
fear
advantage.
it's probably worse.
15.
15.
No.
Hang on, let me double check Knock's thing very quick. Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, I can I use Indomitable
Ooh.
Yes.
to reroll? Okay, I'm gonna do because I have 5 of them a day.
Come on,
Come
do
on.
it. Nice.
It's
25.
okay.
Right.
Shrug it off. Nothing happens.
All right. Yeah, Knock, you were able to shrug off a terrifying effect. You're not sure what it was, but it would have manifested some horrifying fear deep within your subconscious.
All right.
And Ivar, he doesn't actually say anything at all when he's casting his spells, or if he is, he's just being very quiet about it. He sees you shrug it off, he just shrugs quietly, and then he chucks a second spell at you.
Wait.
Okay.
What? What? Oh,
He really doesn't like me.
yeah.
No,
What's your
he doesn't.
beef with this guy? Come on.
Well,
Oh,
first
I
thing,
think I might know why.
Well, first thing he's going to do is he's just going to hold out his hand, and you see all the light in the room just get sucked into the palm of his hand.
So edgy.
Oh.
So edgy.
No, it's not being edgy. Like he's well. First, let me put this in perspective. Let me first put this into perspective here.
I suck.
Oh,
Oh, the
Ivard
light.
is big. When I say he's big, I mean even though he's hunched over and hobbled with age, he is still twice Alexander Anderson's height.
What?
Mhm.
What? So
Yeah, he is big.
He has a
Ivar-
presence to him.
Hang on, let me see. Zazel is trying to ask me some questions here.
Yeah, it's important because I just revealed my big whole backstory thing. So I
All right.
So sad.
So let me check this here. He is going to put a disturbing dim light on top of our friend Knock here. Silvanna. Silvanna.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with this.
Okay.
You heard about Ivard from Mordenkainen. You got curious, you contacted him, you asked him some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Mordenkainen's only thing Morty would say was, do not go near this guy. If you fight him, run away as fast as you can.
Okay.
That was back when you were mortal. You are a god now. You have been a god for almost 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
But Ivard has been around a lot longer than you.
Yeah,
And he's had all that time to hone his own magical ability.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Seriously, I don't know. I think spell attacks will just result in counter spells, and
He does not know counterspell. DM to players, I said no enemy here knows counterspell,
okay.
Ivard included.
okay, cool.
Mhm.
Then
Because I want this to be an epic fight. I don't want a counterspell war. I want an epic fight.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I get that. Let's do this.
sorry, I just need a second to clear my mind because I'm not sure if
Yep.
everyone's doing great. But
Yep. First thing is that that all like the natural light around you, within like 60 feet of him, has been swallowed up by his darkness. Silvanna's light, the light she's setting from her Covenant blade,
Yep.
is actually not bright. It's dim.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
So
All right. I will. Fuck. It's really hard because there's a lot of stuff I need. I'm not sure. Okay.
what do you do?
Just give me a sec. If I can't figure out in the next 1 minute I will just do stabbing, but just
F.
I need a
You.
I
R E.
B A.
You gotta do it at least once for old
Yeah.
time.
We've been
Alright.
waiting for
Alright,
so
alright.
long.
I
Yeah.
will try fireball. I guess it's
Yeah.
kind of pointless, but I'll try fireball.
Firewall. Wow.
Fire wow. Flame strike.
All
Flame
right.
strike.
So Silvanna, you're gonna chuck a fireball at him at 5th level.
Yep. That's
Nice.
All right, so that's 10d6 damage. Let's see.
special.
And let me double check your DC. Your save DC is
23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
40.
Ooh.
All right, let me see what Ivard's.
It's like a meh.
Ivard's got to roll a 23 saving throw. All right. Ivard takes 20 damage from that.
Yep. Knew it.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my.
Yeah, when you-
Okay, sorry. go
First,
ahead.
when you blow him apart, when you blow him in, when you smash the fireball into his face, you get the feeling that he's not entirely there. Like he's given up so much of his humanity that he's more shadow than human.
Oh, okay.
So, you think he's going to not be something that can easily be handled, even by you three.
Yeah. I just say, damn it! I said I'm not gonna use it. I'm a creature of habit. I'm just gonna.
Boom.
Yeah. How can I tell the Sphinx? But anyway, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Covenant blade just sinks into his body. Pew, pew.
All right. This is AC. Yeah, you sink it into his leg.
And con save?
Concept. All right. Yeah, he just shrugs that off.
All right.
Actually, hang on. Let me double check right quickly. Actually, no. He doesn't even need to make the con save. He can't be blinded.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, good to know. Good to know he's not gonna be blinded.
No.
All right.
All right.
That will.
That's
be
your turn,
my
Silvanna.
turn. Yeah. That's all I can do.
Okay. Before we go to Nox's turn, Ivard is going to dump all of his legendary actions into this.
Into me, probably.
I know. Actually, I need Nox to make a charisma save.
Duff.
You got it.
Come on, join me, man. Let's tell all of our secrets. I hate you.
3. All right. Remember, you have advantage, so you can roll the second time.
I'm assuming 23 is a fail, so yeah, I'm gonna use another Indomitable. So I'm gonna roll again. So it's a charisma?
Ooh. Yeah, charisma.
Come on.
No, no better.
No better.
Nope.
Tell your secrets.
All right. This is not an unwilling confession.
Oh, come on, just me?
It's worse.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm
Yeah.
fine with
Okay.
that.
What is it? What is
Nox.
it? Yes, yes.
Oh my god.
Ivard commands you to attack Silvanna.
Oh, okay.
Obey him.
You got it.
Yep.
You see Nock just tense up and he's twitching, gripping the blade,
Yeah.
and just slowly turns towards Savannah. His eyes pitch black.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Is it my turn or?
It is your turn now.
Oh, the turn order
actually,
is still.
Yeah, Savannah's turn. At the end of Savannah's turn, yes, it's your turn, Nock. Get him.
Okay.
Go get her.
I will
Actually, hang on. Here's the thing. He has utter control over your actions. Let me pull up your stat block and see what you can do here. First
I mean,
thing
if you want
use
to
is
think-
is gonna.
you're going to use your
yeah.
bonus action to ghost step next
Oh
to
yeah,
her.
absolutely. I was gonna do that regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to use your bonus action to ghost step up next to her.
Okay.
Let's see here. Then you are going to use your warrior and scholar ability to spell cast and then stab away with your sword. What you're going to do is you're going to use a 3rd level slot to use bestow curse upon her.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're thinking the same thing.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, so I reach out and sort of like, make my hand into a fist in the direction of Silvanna, and I need Silvanna to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom save coming right up. 26.
You're fine.
Yeah,
And then I'm
Silvanna's-
assuming take all 3 attacks.
Yep, make all 3 attacks against Silvanna.
Okay.
Yeah, Silvanna, that's a miss.
That's
Oh.
definitely a miss.
So far, so good.
That's
a hit. Yeah.
against her 22.
Yeah. Miss.
And that's a miss against Silvanna.
Okay.
Silvanna, your true sight, you see that there's something like a little worm-like creature sitting on Nock's shoulders, whispering into his ears.
Okay. Can I discern that as a spell?
It is not a spell. First, you take 29 damage
Cool.
from Edgelord.
Edgelord?
It's not a spell. It's more of a magic. It's a magical effect. And once Nock finishes up with his turn, the worms vanish,
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So is
and
he
Nock just seems
back?
to like come back to himself.
Ah.
Like, what the heck did I just do? What am I doing here? So
Okay.
you realize that whatever happened is that Ivard was able to successfully control him like a puppet.
Okay. Got it.
That is
got
Nock's
it.
turn. You want to take your turn?
Yep.
Take a legendary action, Silvanna.
I'm gonna Zazel. No, I'm gonna pass on this turn. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Zazel, what will you do here?
What to do? What to do?
Remember, there's only one god here. Ivard is not a god. He does not want to limit himself.
That's all I needed to know. And he's gonna roll 1d6 to see if he can get Grass of Gehenna back.
Go right ahead. Nope.
Okay. And
Let's
here's
do
what
this the
he's gonna
old-fashioned
do.
way.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Okay. He's gonna walk closer, and this time, his wounds flare up in a different way. Rather than activating Grass of Gehenna, he's gonna make sure his feet burning horror takes effect. So, any enemy, he's gonna count as Silvanna and Nock as enemies for this entire fight.
Wait.
But what about
And,
Ivard? Is Ivard also an enemy?
He's gonna take his. Actually, yeah, he'll count Ivard as an enemy too until he can discern if he's not.
All right. So let me see.
So-
So you need to. So basically, anyone starts their turn within 30 feet of Zazel must make a DC 20 Wisdom save or be frightened.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, and a creature frightened by my aura's also paralyzed. So yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm
You-
gonna do is how
You
close
can
is
spend your
Silvanna?
action to not look at him to avoid that gate, to avoid
Yeah.
that
The gaze, yeah.
you'll have disadvantage. And if you look at him in the meantime, you need to make the save.
All right.
So
Yeah.
what do you do, Zazel?
How close is Silvanna and Nock together? I'm like Nock just attack Silvanna, right?
They're right next to all 3 of your enemies are right next to each other.
So Zazel, without saying anything, without his helmet, looks a bit more solemn and actually regret for saying what he said. But now he knows what he has to do. He's gonna run towards Silvanna and Nock and attack Silvanna first. But
Okay.
with Battlefield Controller, he'll do spinning attack, so he'll have a second attack onto
A different
on-
creature
onto
within
Nock.
each.
Yep.
Yes. Go right
So two
ahead.
attacks.
So first attack is a 16 that misses.
Miss.
Then you make your second attack against Nock, which hits.
Yeah.
37
And then-
damage, Nock.
And
To
for-
me? Okay, gotcha.
Yes. To you.
And then my second attack, I'll do spinning attack again. Oh wait, I have superiority dice. Sorry, so I roll
Yes.
that die. So run 1d12.
The D12 would go for the first one if it hit.
Yeah.
Oh, if it hit, okay. Then
Yeah.
my bad.
Because you didn't do the damage, the D12 isn't added on to the damage.
All right, then spinning attack again, but I'll first attack Nock and then Silvanna.
Okay.
All right.
So Nock again. Make your attack. That is the first one's a hit, and the second one is a miss.
Nope.
And I roll a 1d12
Yep.
for Nock. Oh wow,
38 damage, Nock.
All right, so I took. All right, so I
38
did.
plus
I did
37.
37 plus 37. essentially.
37 plus 37 plus 1.
Yeah, so
Okay, gotcha.
75 total. 75 total.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Yep. Okay, gotcha. I'm good.
Right, that's your turn, Zazel.
Yeah.
Silvanna, would you like to spend a legendary action?
Yes. I want
To do what?
first of all, I want to use a split second to tell if Zazel is under spell command.
Make an insight check.
All right, insight. I don't.
Wisdom, then.
Yeah. Oh, I have insight actually. 25.
Okay. The only spell Zazel is under is his own.
Okay. Then I know.
He's doing this of his own will.
All right. Then
All right, so
I'm free to
Oops.
do whatever I want. So I'm gonna use Divine Wrath. Yep.
all right, so you're gonna get him and
Everyone.
Knock at the same time.
Yeah. Everyone.
All right, all creatures on the ground within 60 feet of her must succeed on a DC 25 saving throw or be knocked prone.
I
All
stab
right,
my
Knock
finger.
and
Yeah.
Zazel.
All right. Is this a magic effect or is it just pure?
It's magical.
Because like I get advantage in saving throws that are magical. So
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
It's magical.
Does it directly affect?
Oh
It's like
no,
Is there earthquake magical or like?
no, it's magically generated.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
So okay.
So it's yeah, okay. So it's probably not.
Okay.
So like DC 25.
Yeah,
so
strength.
okay.
Well, you're a big buff guy.
Yeah.
You could make it.
Okay,
Nope.
I'll use my
Oh.
last legendary resistance to resist this.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
and Silvanna literally knocks Ivard flat.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so next it is Evie's turn. He's going to push himself up on his staff
Yep.
and just stare down with his empty eye sockets at all of you. What will
I
he
swear,
do?
if he attacks me too, I'm gonna be pissed, but it's alright.
Yeah, well, hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm checking his crap. He's got a lot of crap here.
Mm-hmm. A lot of crap.
Hmm. All right, he is actually going to start. Yeah, he's going to go after Knock.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodshot
And
eyes.
by go after, I mean hit him with his staff.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, let me know if this knocks you down. That's a hit. Let me know if this knocks you down to 0.
Hmm.
Okay, hits me.
All right.
Okay, yeah, because my AC is 18.
Yeah, he hits that.
Wait, your AC is 18?
Yeah,
Yep.
18. It's not very high.
Okay.
That's not. All right, 32 bludgeoning damage.
I'm still up somehow.
Oh man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he hits you
so
on the head with
close.
that. And what he's actually just gonna lean in and just examine you closely.
Okay.
And you're judging by the smell. You can actually hear him breathe breathe hollowly. Hollowly? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds hollow when he's breathing,
Okay.
and you're judging by the smell that he hasn't brushed his teeth.
Yeah,
Fair
you can't
enough.
So
ask.
yeah,
too
and then
much
he
for a
just
dead person.
straightens himself back up. All right, Silvanna,
Hmm.
what do you do?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those two are still conscious with me, so I'm gonna look.
You
at...
can make an insight check on me to see what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Yep.
Sure.
Knock is with you. He was compelled to.
Right.
Last time he was compelled by Ivard, but he is still your friend for now.
You also obviously see that I am furious
Yeah.
at Zazazel. So
Yeah,
yeah.
me
Oh
too.
wait, wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Silvanna.
Oh, okay.
DC 20 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Do.
27.
Yeah, I
Close it
figured
off.
you would make that. You're a spellcaster.
Yeah, and I still haven't used my legendary resistance. So,
No,
I
you're not.
I toss the supreme healing potions I have on me and towards Knock. And yeah, so Knock, you have one supreme healing potion. It provides.
Okay.
I believe it's a 10d4 plus.
It's. I'll look it up. I'll
yeah,
look it up.
Yeah.
I think it's 20d4.
Yeah.
It's
but
pretty
it's
good.
A
It's a
shit ton.
pretty
Yeah. So what?
good healing. So,
Alright, so what else do you do, Silvanna?
I'm gonna, since I'm not sure about Zazel's condition, I'm gonna cast Fly on him.
Fly?
Yeah. Wait. Before
Okay.
I cast it, can I control the flying spell? You know.
I think I control
No.
it.
he
he
controls
gains
where he
control.
goes. You
Alright.
cast levitate on him, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
I'm good. But if I cast levitate, he can't move, right?
He cannot.
All right.
He just hangs in midair, just flailing angrily.
Yep. And that also cost my concentration. So
Yes.
I'm gonna check on something. It's a spell, real quick. Gaseous form. Does it requires concentration?
Probably.
Yes.
I think
Gaseous
gaseous.
form?
Yeah. Yeah,
Gaseous
gaseous
Yes, it
form,
does.
definitely.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But it has to be a willing target.
Yeah. None.
I'm not willing.
Yeah.
To say the least, I am not willing,
All right.
dude. I'm sorry.
I for all this time I know Zazel. He doesn't have true sights, right?
No, you're the only one who does.
All right. I'm gonna cast darkness on the battlefield,
All right.
Okay.
so no one can see. Yeah. Besides me,
Yeah.
when probably
You're
Ivard.
pretty sure Ivard could see.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
Ivard.
pretty sure Vard can see.
But you're also pretty sure. But when you cast it,
Mhm.
he's just going to look down at you. Is that going to be your turn, Silvanna? Let's start with that.
No, that's only one action. I use my Covenant Blade. Then the second action is me stabbing the Covenant Blade inside him.
Okay. Inside Ivard or
Yeah,
Zazel?
inside Ivard.
Okay.
I still kind of not sure where Zazel is at, so yeah, I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rod of Defect. Yeah. Slap.
Diffic might, so you slash him with that.
Smack. Smack.
All right, so
Oh, and I already passed the opportunity, so forget it. It's alright.
all right, so at the end of your turn, Ivard's going to use his legendary action.
Yeah, I know.
He's just going to look down at you. Give me a moment. I'm going to disconnect quickly. I want to try to get the voice right.
Okay. Take
All
it.
right.
All right, because it's a difficult voice. Ivard's voice is a difficult voice.
All right. Whew, I am actually very interested in what I'm gonna do here for you guys.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
I'm also
very
pretty interesting. I'm still trying to figure out where.
I think I
Zazel
know
is
what
at.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do because I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do it, man. Let's leave the gods to fight, and let's you and me one-on-one. Let's go.
Yeah, I want. That's what I want. Like if we're gonna go VP, I want it to be Zazel versus Edgelord and God versus God. Like let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then let's have some
Round
like epic
one.
Yeah.
Fight.
and
Nice.
be like, why are you doing this? And then let's just have like this whole character moment thing, you know?
So
Hmm.
where's the voice
Well-
coming from? Did you have it
All right.
recorded or something?
Don't
No.
worry. I'll explain. I'll explain later.
Okay,
I'll explain.
cool.
All right, I am. All right, like I said, I want to try this. This is not an easy voice. So he's just going to look down at you, Silvanna, and he's going to actually speak. And you notice his mouth doesn't move; it just comes out of that hollow cavern.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, "The darkness will betray you because it belongs to me."
Okay.
And he's going to use a legendary action to make another staff attack on Nock.
Wait, what? I'm right in front of him. Come on.
Ah, this guy seems
Nah.
to know what's up, yo.
47 damage take you down.
Freck.
I'm on the ground.
He's on the ground.
All right. When you go down, the staff shoots a bolt of shadow power inside of you. So you go down, you don't stay down. You get back up.
No, man. He's under his control.
Silvanna.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a kind of, almost like a kind of zombification
Is
that
he
Ivard
dead?
just did.
Is he dead?
Nock is dead, yes. Ivard is puppeteering his body.
All right. Shit.
So, Knock. Go get him, boy.
And
Go get a
I
slugger.
lumber over, and I'm going.
That's just not lumber. It's not like a crude zombie. You're
Oh
very
no,
much
no, no! I
act like
start
you're
in a lumber,
alive.
but then I'm going. Shot me.
You are going
Yeah.
full sprint. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
essentially.
All right.
I'm
You still
now.
have-
Here's my question: if I'm at undead, I don't have any hit points per se. Because
No, your hit points have been jacked up
Oh,
to full.
Oh, okay. So I'm undead, but the jack. Okay, good. So you are gonna
Yeah, you're
still be
back to
taking
full. You
damage.
still have everything. You're now an undead, and you have everything you had in life.
All right. I will take all of my attacks then.
Go right
Damn it!
ahead.
I had a cool idea, but I needed to last. That's a miss.
Yep. That's a hit.
31.
That's a hit.
28 slash-
28.
Yep.
And
That's also a hit.
24.
Yeah. 28.
Another 28.
Another 28. Okay.
Nice. All right.
56.
Ooh.
Yeah. So here's my question to Silvanna. What hit points are you at right now?
I took 29 before the after the wish spell. So
Yeah.
and then I minus 56. That means 70, 85. Minus 85. So 313 minus 85 is like 228. I'm at 228.
228.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just keeping track. I'm trying to keep track of hit
Yeah,
points here.
I am definitely keep track of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your turn, Knock.
Okay.
I said, is that your turn?
No, that's. I'm assuming that. I feel that as a mindless thrall, I'm probably just.
You're
swinging
not
3 times.
mindless.
Oh.
You have all the knowledge and stuff that you had in life. It's just being controlled by Ivard utterly.
Yeah.
Okay. Then. I'll cast Blur then on myself.
All right.
Oh god.
Double team.
Hmm.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. And at the end of your turn, Ivard's going to use another legendary action to cast telekinesis to rip a chunk out of the shelf and drop it on top of Silvanna.
All right.
I need Silvanna to make a strength save, not because it's going to do damage, but because it'll knock her prone and pin her to the ground.
All right. Strength. It's not my forte. 26.
You're able to stand up under the barrage of books and wood.
All right. I'm
Alright,
starting
that,
to feel
that's-
annoyed.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So is Ivard at this point. Zazel.
Before Ivar, like right after Ivar finishes legendary action, I'm gonna do mine.
Yep.
Legendary
Okay.
actions, whip onto his skull.
528. Well, it's not going to go into a skull. You're stabbing him. Basically, you're stabbing him with a foot until he surrenders.
Well, I'm knocking his ankles. You know.
Yeah.
You, Neil. I'm just like, you know, like the not the carpenter, like the sculptor, you know, like ting ting
Yeah.
ting ting ting.
Yeah. All right.
Nothing on his foot.
Zazel, what do you do?
I look towards this shadow and just say, Shadow, what is your goal by killing Silvanna?
He's going to look at you, so he's just going to say, it is not for the clay to know the mind of the sculptor.
Ooh.
Oh shit, I'm not too sure about this one now.
I will let you make an insight check if you like.
Sure, why not? I mean, look into this hollow thing and try to guess what he's thinking.
It's not gonna be hard. It's gonna be a
Stay
piece
out of
cake.
his way.
Yeah.
He won't
Huh?
hurt you. Stay out of his way. He'll swat you like a fly. That's
Point
basically it.
taken. Say
He doesn't
so.
really care. He doesn't really care about you. In other words, as long as you don't attack him, he's not really going to do much to you.
Zazel
He won't
is
care if he
gonna-
catches you in an area spell, but he's not going to directly focus his ire on you.
Zazel is gonna put his hands up and puts his halberd back at like on
On
his
the ground.
sheath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just keeps it with him, but he doesn't like his hands are free. He disengages as the main action and walks 30 feet away.
All right.
He's gonna watch like a.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah!
All right.
So is that your turn, Zazel?
All right.
Yes.
Now-
Oh wait, no. Can I read? Wait, sorry. I just wanted to check if this is recharged. No, okay, no, it's
No.
not. That's my turn.
All right. So
Uh,
into your turn.
now that
Silvanna's
I can tell Zazel is a piece of shit, I'm gonna stab him. Ding.
All right.
Wait,
Charge
I'm
him
30
and-
feet away now. Wait, how?
Yeah,
what?
you're gonna have to get move on your next turn, so you're gonna have to
Oh,
stab
okay.
Ivard for the
Yeah.
time being.
All right. I'll stab Ivard. Bing.
All right, so you stab him. He's going to use his reaction to pop a shield spell up and block that.
Oh, nice. All right. Ding.
And then he is going to use his final legendary action to smack Silvanna with his staff.
Nah, come on.
I'll be honest though, I don't think Zazel can do much in terms of against Silvanna and Evard. So I'm just like, let's just get out of here. I
So
am not
he
a
is
god.
going to. Yeah, Silvanna, you're able to step back as Ivard smashes the staff into the
All right.
ground in front of you.
All right.
Now it's his turn.
Hmm.
He is. That's what he's gonna do. He's got a lot of crap he can do here. Like I said, he's got a lot of options here.
Yes, I bet he does.
All right. First option is he's actually going to back up and simply suck up an opportunity attack from you, Silvanna.
All right. I will do that. I will do the opportunity attack. Ding, 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 ding. Ding.
All right.
Whack.
Minus. All right. Now that he is a good 40 feet away from you, he is going to lead. Actually, hang on. Not 40. He'll stay 30 feet. He is going to lead with. He's going to lead with disintegrate on top of you, Silvanna.
Ah, knew it. Do it.
Yep. So make a dex save.
Dex save.
Remember, you have advantage because you have resistance to magical damage.
Yep. 29.
29 is able to actually beat him there.
Nice. Whew.
Nice.
So close.
Yep, and he's just going to shrug. And then he's going to pop a 9th level spell slot.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Please not,
boy.
please not an AoE. Please not an AoE.
I stepped
No.
away.
It's not an
Like
AoE, it's a
Nox
wish.
had like head just
Oh,
shifts.
a
Huh?
wish spell. Damn it.
Okay, that's okay.
His wish is going to be Silvanna fails her next save.
Okay. Gotcha.
And he's
Oh,
going to drop
that's-
another. He's going to drop another disintegrate on top of you,
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
which you fail. Remember, and you failed to save because of your wish. You can override this with legendary resistance if you wish,
Yeah, definitely.
or you can take it like a man. Or
I'm
woman.
a woman. This situation, I'm a girl. So,
Yeah. Oh my
Legendary
god! Take
resistance.
it like a god.
yeah, legendary resistance on its way.
Legendary resists, and Ivard's just going to nod once, and it's Silvanna's turn.
I'm gonna say, well, it looks like I extended my stay here. So, adios. I use Dimension Door and then I fly away.
You dimension door the heck out of Dodge already.
Yep.
That's actually a good choice. So you are currently on the other. What's it? So you're currently like 4 bookshelves away.
500 feet. I wanted to
Okay,
reach
fine.
his-
500, like hundreds of, like about 100
Yeah,
bookshelves
hundreds
away
upon
now.
hundreds of feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
500 feet is what Dimension Door can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you're now
then-
about 100 bookshelves away from Ivard.
Yeah, and then.
And you're wondering, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to fly away. Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna extend off my movement, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to pop a Misty Step to go further away. So,
okay.
Yep.
Alright, so at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
Ivard is going to pop a legendary action of his own, and Arcane Gate his way right within sight of you.
yeah.
Okay, at least I
Knock.
won't be affected by AoE.
Nope, knock.
Yes,
You were mentally commanded to
master.
follow Ivard.
Hmm.
You got it. And I will begin to I will begin to sprint with my blade.
Yes, use you're gonna use Misty Step. You're gonna use any teleportation
I don't have Misty
you
Step.
He doesn't have Misty
I might. Oh, I gotta roll a d6 to see if that teleportation came back.
Yeah, roll this.
Oh, it did.
It
So I can
recharges.
use
Use your
30
step.
feet.
And then
So,
use your action
yeah.
to dash.
90 feet. So I move 90 feet.
So
Wait, hold on. Most chill minion ever. Yeah. Okay, actually, no, this is my zombie voice.
I just want to ask one thing. So Ivar used Arcane Gate, right?
yes.
Arcane
Say
Gate
it spells
only
you.
have a range of 500 feet.
Yeah, he's not next to you. He's within sight. He can see you.
How? Like, if I use Misty Step to go 30 feet further away, and then I use my movement.
Well, Misty Step can only be used somewhere you can see.
Yeah, and then I use my movement. Like I said, I use my movement to fly away. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So you're.
Well,
Also,
I'm
you
not
have to
su-
understand that if you're
let's just say,
flying,
let's just say he can see me. Sorry, I was just unsure about my surroundings. That's all.
Yeah, no. It's you're basically these are floor to ceiling bookshelves, but there's a window up on a wall. That's what you're making
Yeah,
towards.
and the other thing is, I'm not sure how can he follow me.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I'm just not
yeah.
sure. Because
Remember what he told you?
Yeah, even with the arcane gate, he should have some way to see me before he, link us together. So
That's a good question.
Yep.
But still, you're doing the smart thing. You're getting out of dodge while you can, because this guy is an extremely powerful enemy.
Yep.
And like you just saw, he's able to follow you almost unerringly.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Well, he's gonna simply. He got a book, right? And I assume he still has it. And he's just gonna make his way leaving the library. He's done here.
Yeah, and as you're making your way to leave the library, you're gonna feel something like a little worm is crawling. You see a little worm crawling on your shoulder. A little green worm is gonna look up at you, and it's going to say, "How badly do you want to kill a god?"
No.
And I say, really, really badly.
Do you end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Ivard is up. He is. All right. Ivard is going to cast telekinesis on top of Silvanna.
On top of me? Okay.
Well, he's going to try to grab you telekinetically. So you need to make a strength check versus his spellcasting ability.
Alright. Strength. Strength check or strength save?
You're really good at that. You're
Check.
really good at
Check.
playing those kind of characters.
16?
You are telekinetically grabbed by Ivard and held in midair.
Alright.
Best part is, though, he has to use concentration here.
Okay. So you can't
So
cast
if you are
another
able to-
spell.
He can't cast another concentration spell, but he still has a wide variety.
Yeah, of
other spells
singular
that he can
spells.
use.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Next, he's going to say, "Where is Sophia?" And then he's going to cast Detect Thoughts on you.
Well, what's the saving throw?
Let me see. You can get on target. What's important to it, or it's pattern of logic. You need to make a Wisdom save against Ivard. He's going to.
23? Probably fail.
He's going to drive into. 23 is not enough to resist it.
Legendary
You can
resistance and again. So.
All right, shrug it off. I think that's your. You got it down to 1 now.
Yeah, down to 1.
All right. So Var's just going to, again, he's going to shrug, like this is not particularly important that you just resisted him. And then he's going to finally cast Blight on you at 4th level.
Okay. Well, sorry, the save.
Make
of
a con
blind-
save.
Yeah, it's a con save. Yes. 27.
Oh, 27. Oh, that barely succeeds.
Okay.
You take, let me see, 18 necrotic damage out of that.
Okay. 18.
And remember, you're still telekinetically being held in place by him.
Yes. Does telekinesis have consistency? Like, I mean, sorry. Have a saving throw I can repeat at the end of my turn, or not?
Well, it's until the end of Ivard's next turn. You're currently restrained by him. You can still chuck spells at him. You can use dispel magic to try to dispel this telekinesis effect.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, I don't remember if you have anti-magic field or not. You can cast that and just fall to the ground.
No, I don't.
It won't. Have,
No.
Okay.
113. Yes. All right. Cool.
so, Silvanna, what do you do?
I use another dimension door out of the way.
All right. And you just go dimension door out.
Yes.
All right. So you dimension door on the outside of the library. You're clinging to the wall.
No, I'm flying. I can fly.
Okay, you're flying.
Yeah. Out of the wall.
you're flying away.
and- Huh, what can I do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use plane shift to ship myself back home. Like, bye guys.
You're gonna have to do that on your next round. Just dimension door's an action, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, can I just
Although
use plane shift
although
on
you could
myself?
you could probably just use plane shift while
I'll just use
restrained.
plane shift on myself.
All right. You plane shift out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Bye guys.
All right. Ivard's he's just gonna shrug to himself and shuffle off.
Alright.
And at this point, Nock makes it there and goes,
Master, where are you, Master?
And Ivard's just gonna he's not even gonna. He's just gonna snap his fingers and dispel the magic, keeping Nock up.
And he's dead.
I
He's
don't
like, I'm
even
done
get-
here.
Yeah, he's dead.
He
"Oh,
just
boss,
dropped
I just
Nock.
fucking."
He's like, I'm done here. He's like, I'm done here.
Yeah, that's what I get.
All right.
Alright.
And that's where we stop for the night.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of Ivard?
He's pretty
Scary as
terrifying.
hell.
He's not a
Very
cute
scary.
puppy. Not
You
cute.
kind of taunted him with that.
Not cute.
Yeah.
I think honestly, we might have been able to take him, but the moment that Zazel
Yeah, turn.
like
it's
to
not
switch
yeah.
turned, like
Yeah.
it was like I was fucked. Like I had like 3 HP.
Yeah.
And I mean,
You
like
took
honestly,
every
even
part of the damage. I don't know why. Everyone is targeting you. Like I'm standing
think
right
it
in
was-
front of Ivard.
I don't know why Zazel was targeting Nock, but Ivard was targeting Nock specifically because he was trying to turn Nock into one of those shadow servitors.
I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
because
right.
honestly, I was probably a lot easier to go down. Like
Yeah.
in general.
You know, I think it was a good thing that I confessed that I was looking for a weapon to kill gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So I didn't
can
have to put
lift
an
the
axe
burden
anymore.
and kill us all. That's all you want.
Well, Zazel, you saw firsthand how slippery and tough Silvanna is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's a difficult. She won't be easy to take down. Fortunately, there are other gods out there who are not as slippery, and who will actually
That's the
fight to the
plan.
death. As long as you're able to keep your god killing weapon concealed, they should stand and fight. Isn't that right, Alexander Anderson?
Oh God!
Oh.
Oh
That's all in the
God!
future.
So wait, I'm gonna be fighting against Alexander? Wait, what?
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
He's a god? Wait.
I remember at the end of the campaign,
Yeah, he is,
when I died.
Yes, he
I
is
You're
ascended to
insane!
godhood.
Oh my god.
Wait, did he?
Yes, with his
achieve
mortal death,
godhood?
he ascended to godhood.
I thought he was
Mhm,
like
I did.
under the guidance of Bahamut. I thought he was like
He was.
turning
No.
into
He's a lesser god under Bahamut's
okay.
Bahamut's portfolio.
But he's still a god. Okay.
Zazel
Yes.
versus Alexander.
That would
Let's
be awesome.
go.
Let's
That would
this
be
Sunday,
awesome.
Sunday.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We're
Man,
talking
I really
cage
wanna...
matches. We're talking knockdown, drag out fights like you've never seen before. Jason versus Alexander.
But wait, now that really does let me wonder, what happened to Vero? What happened to him?
Vero died of old age and went to heaven.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Promised
Okay, so he didn't
his
ascend
last
to godhood
words
or
were-
anything.
Yeah, his last words were, "Don't worry, I'll find a way to steal my life back and come back to life someday."
That's very
He
very.
was
I
not
mean-
particularly phased about dying in the least.
Yeah.
He's that probably that kind of guy.
Yeah, at that point, he had stolen so much. He had proven such a good thief.
Yeah.
He was not really that worried. So
Should I keep quiet about what I was? I honestly, I probably should. About
yes,
what
that's a
Nox's
pretty big
motivation-
plot point.
Yeah,
You
I should probably
should.
keep quiet about.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
keep quiet.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
tried to give you guys so many chances that you could have like maybe figured it out, but you kept rolling so terribly.
Hey.
They got the rolls out of the way for Ivard. They
Yeah, I
were
know,
rolling
that's-
high.
Now this is interesting. We have three things going here. We have a Vard, we have Silvanna, and we have Zazel. We have
Yeah.
3 different sides going on. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Now here's the question you need to ask yourselves. This event right here,
mhm. What will?
How
what
does
does
it
it
matter?
have to do? What does it have to do with the Chardalon?
Yes.
That is the question.
That is the question.
A Chardalon is the one that's reading the book.
I have
Nope,
another.
He was not born yet.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I have another
So-
stupid question.
Uh-huh.
So Sophia was she
The Bleak
She's the
Academy.
crazy lady with
yeah.
dark Autoviator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was...
that's who
Wait,
she was.
no!
Yeah.
No way!
Yes, Silvanna petrified. I forget who did it. I forget who petrified her, but somebody petrified her, and Silvanna
Wasn't that
was given charge
Mordenkainen?
of the body.
Yeah. I think it's
Which she
Mordenkainen.
Yeah, Mordenkainen petrified her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Silvanna. Either way, she was petrified. Silvanna has hidden the body somewhere. Nobody can find it
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
why
well.
Bard was so eager to try to get that knowledge out of her.
Yeah.
But Zazel didn't know that, did he? Like,
No,
Who
he
Sophia
did.
was?
He only knows that both Ivard and Igor were looking for Sophia,
Okay.
oh, that's it.
possibly
So,
working together.
alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all, man.
Mhm.
I am very excited that if we like Basil and Alexander fight, if it does come up, I'm also very excited if there's the possibility of even us in the main campaign bumping
Yeah.
into either one of them. Like, oh shit, Zazel's like a final boss near the end.
Yeah, it's probably a final boss.
We'll
If
find
I'm gonna
out.
be controlling 2 characters, oh yes.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you
here's
won't
the
be.
thing,
Probably it's
Ivard-
fucking controlling Zazel.
Ah, no,
at the
okay,
end.
that's
no,
fine.
no. If you do fight, if you guys do meet your other characters, like if, for example, Philo runs into Zazel, Justin will control both of them.
What?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have full confidence that he could do both quite well.
Oh,
'Cause he's
fuck.
Yeah,
really
if
good.
Sal runs into Silvanna, Robin will control both.
Yeah, there will probably be no fight. They'll just sit down like, okay,
Yeah.
let's sure
Skip
life
into the
notes.
sunset.
Let's talk about religion.
Yeah. Why do you worship Raven Queen so much? I was like, no, I don't really. I just worship her as a job. So.
Now I'm just imagining Viral and what's this Philo together. Oh, guys, be ready for that.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, you have to meet him first. Where is he?
Yeah.
What afterlife is
Yeah.
he in? Has he broken
Yeah.
curfew, snuck out, and is seeing the world right now as a disembodied spirit? Who knows?
Oh, that would be cool.
That
Can
would
you
be
do that? You would be so doing that right now.
Yeah.
Can he?
You
Well,
will sneak
we'll find
out
out.
of heaven.
Well, yeah,
It's like-
we'll find out. No, that was a lot of fun. I liked playing my edgelord. It was
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
entertaining.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
My stupid plan is that I looked it up and I went, shit, I can't actually do that. I thought polymorph could do more than just beasts for some some reason. So what I wanted to do was on my turn, I was going to turn into a storm giant because technically with the sheet that you sent me, it was under the challenge rating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna into a storm giant and go barreling towards Zazel, but I kind of got zombified instead.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I was just looking forward to like an epic battle between Nock and Zazel. Nock asking, "Why Zazel? Why?" And then
Zazel is
I have
like,
to explain myself.
yeah.
Nope.
All right. Well, here's something that, well, if anything, Silvanna has learned an important lesson. If Art is coming after her, and she can't go mano a mano with him without some help.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fortunately, she has that help.
Yeah.
So let's see
Back
what the
the old
plan is.
boys at it again. Let's go.
Yeah. Now,
We'll see
yeah,
what-
the old boys who are less powerful and have none of their items.
No, I'll probably call upon Bahamut and all that god and just like, let's gang up on Ivard.
Yeah.
Just like, let's gang up and raid
You're
Ivard's
calling
lair.
in that IOU.
Yeah.
I did you a solid like
No,
thousand years
no,
ago. Can
more
you,
like,
Wait,
hey, this guy
wait,
is a
isn't there a-
menace.
wait,
Let's get rid of him.
Wait, here's the problem though. Weren't you supposed to be locked up? You can't.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
What
thing?
are you talking
We'll
about?
find out.
Ivard invaded
No.
my home. He's like trying to
We'll
come
find
in.
out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. This is all in the future. This is
Yeah,
all
it's all in the
speculation.
future.
But I'm glad you guys are speculating. That means I did my job right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this was really
Let's
this
go.
one.
It's really
Think, oh,
cool.
but this,
Like,
but this, but this,
especially
yeah.
for Zazel, I wasn't expecting him. I until the very end, before he leaves the combat, I still believes that he's with me, just being under control. So, good job on Zazel.
I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
there are a lot of things
No,
you gotta
I was
know
like,
about these.
Fuck.
Mark is disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Fuck.
Anyway,
All right.
Yeah.
he betrayed for a very good reason.
It's alright.
It's not like out of malice.
No,
you know.
it's
You'll
it's
find
alright.
out.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
find
We'll
out.
see. We'll see. We'll see if we have the chance to find
All
out.
right.
Okay.
But yeah, cool.
Okay.
Alright.
Julio.
See you guys next
All
time.
right.
Yeah,
See ya.
see you guys
Game.
later.
Good night.